Is it me you're lurking for?
What's up, everybody? Give me just a couple more minutes. I'm trying to fix my bot shout out issue. There we go. Sorry about that. Nothing like a last minute problem, right? Yeah, when I went to shout out Gameplay Boy, I realized that I had the API error. And then I realized, like, I think it's once a month, you have to reconnect your bot to Twitch for the shout outs to work right. And apparently it's right on the first of the month. And so like 1 minute before stream started, I realized it and tried to fix it. But anyways, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Black Diamond, how are you doing? KW for life. How are you today? Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for being here, KW. Gameplay Boy, thank you for coming in with Lurk. Tam, the OG, thank you for being first. And Tam, thank you for the gift sub to Ellen. I appreciate that. Swan, how are you doing? Good to see you. Hello to you and happy Independence Day. Black Diamond, how are you today? Good to see you. For those of you in the United States, happy Independence Day. And the way I'm kicking off Independence Day weekend is, and I promise you this was not pre-planned, is we're going to tour England, the country that we gained our independence from. Someone pointed that out either Monday or Tuesday during stream. I had already planned it. Just kind of ironic. It's okay. What's up, Versh? How are you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, so we are going to be on server US East. I need to make sure that I'm on East US because I was flying with someone in West Europe. There we go. So now I'm on East US server. Sorry about that. So how's everyone doing? Got big plans for the weekend? What's up, Verse Caucus? How are you doing? Good to see you. I hope everyone's got big plans for the weekend, or at least good plans. I don't have a whole lot going on until Monday, and then it's spending time with my family at my sister's house, grilling out, swimming, and then Tuesday we're going on vacation. So I'm super excited about that. No plans. Your husband's working. Oh man. So Swan, at Dairy Queen, they do, are those little pup ice creams, are those free, or do you have to pay for those? I know at our local Brewster's ice cream, they give, we've got a Dairy Queen, but I didn't know if they did that or not. But our Brewster's ice cream gives dogs a little ice cream treat. And I know, of course, Starbucks gives us a puppuccino. But that was really cute. Oh, they cost $1.29 each. Well, that's not too bad. What's up, Skip? How are you doing? Good to see you as well. Happy Independence Day weekend. If you're in the United States anyways. Hope you're doing well. I see, of course, this is a busy airport anyways. I was going to say I see some people loaded in, but good night. I know all these people aren't with us, but I do see Rods. Rods is a name that's familiar to me, so Rod should be flying along with us, I do believe. All right, let me switch to the, I know, right, Tim? I almost, Tim, went to Brewster's yesterday, but instead of going to Brewster's, I went to, I stopped by the pharmacy and bought one of those little pints of ice cream. It was really good. They wanted to go somewhere so badly, whining and giving you the puppy dog eyes. Oh, and you can't turn that down. You definitely can't turn that down. All right, I'm going to switch over here to the PC scene. Tonight, we're going to be flying a plane that is absolutely new to me. I've had it for a while. I was going to fly it several different occasions. I was going to fly it, and I canceled stream for one reason or another. But tonight, here we are. We're going to be in the Just Flight PA-28 Piper Aero 3. Oh, you got a Frosty? Oh, Tam, that's good. Yeah, they are worse than kids sometimes, Swan. Yes, they are. So when I first got married, I was like really, really skinny. And then my wife got pregnant, and not that I'm blaming on her because I didn't have to eat them, but she got cravings for Frosties, Wendy's Frosties. And so we ate Frosties a lot. And that's when my weight gain started, like a bunch of Frosties. Ivan, how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome back. Thank you for the raid, Ivan, and I appreciate you coming back this evening. Good to see you. I was in your wife's stream. I'm pretty sure your wife is, can't remember her name, but I was in her stream this morning. What's up, staff? How are you doing? Yes, I finally made a Friday stream, and we're in the Piper. We're in a different plane. Can you believe it? So tonight we're going to be flying this aircraft here. This one is by Just Flight. I'm not sponsored by Just Flight, and they did not gift me this. I actually paid for this. Oh, there's Crunch. Crunch is here. First cost is also loaded in, and Rods. I see Rods over there as well. What's up, Rock? Rock, how are you doing? Oh, I know. Wendy's Frosties are the best, Swan. They really are good.
Bueno, esto lo iré retocando poco a poco.
Yeah, so this is not the turbo though. I chose the slower version because I wanted to tour
Lo iremos configurando poco a poco bien.
because I wanted to tour England.
Dice
So I chose the
transporter
smaller
code
version. Oh, you're Rods, Rock. Thank you.
42, esa.
I can't, it's hard for me to remember who's who, so I appreciate you telling me that you're Rods. Thank you. Y'all, another thing I'm excited about, I know there's not a lot of people in here right now, but I did want to say that I'm taking vacation next week, so no stream at all next week. No Monday, Tuesday, Friday, or Saturday. But the following Friday, possibly even tomorrow, I've got the new 172 mod, the Cessna 172 mod that makes it very close to study level. It was gifted to me by the developers. I know that's a really highly anticipated mod, and highly sought after too. Well, I've got it, and I've got it installed already, and I'll probably fly with it tomorrow, but I'm not going to be showing it off tomorrow. I'll pick a Friday to show that off. So I'm super excited about that. Well, let's jump into the plane. Let's take a look at this plane, because this one is a new one to me. I'm going to be learning here. Some of you guys may have already flown this plane before. I have not. So we'll start out over here on the little pad. So this one, we do have a little operator's pad. I don't know everything that it does. I'm not sure if this is the only screen we have or not, because I have not powered the plane up yet. But staff, it's not much faster than the Cessna 172, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
I can't remember right off the bat. Also, let me show you the flight plan for tonight, everybody. So tonight's flight plan is going to take us to 4 different airports, 4 different cities. We're going to start out in Cardiff. Then we'll fly north. Sheesh, there we go. To Liverpool. From Liverpool, we'll fly over to Manchester. And then from Manchester, we'll fly to London. So we're gonna be touring some of the major cities in England. I really, truly wish that I had chosen to do this in the Spitfire, but I had already posted it on all the social medias before Cappy Stick said, "Hey, are you gonna do this in the Spitfire?" This week, I have spent a lot of time watching World War II movies. So I watched Tora Tora Tora. I watched The Longest Day, and then I'm about halfway through The Battle for England, I think is the name of it. So this is going to be my plan. One day, one of my streams, I'm going to set aside to do a historical Spitfire flight, and it's probably going to be based on like the fight for England, or the not the flight for England, the what's the name of the movie? I can't remember. It's going to be based on that movie and some of the historical flights that the Spitfire did in England. Oh, you were flying in Normandy? What? The Battle of Britain. That's it. Thank you, Gunho. Yes, the Battle of Britain. Thank you very much. Oh no, am I freezing? Wait, I don't have my camera on either. Oh, I do have my camera on. Sheesh. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Battle of Britain. So, I'm probably going to research some of the historical World War II, air battles or air flights, and we'll fly the Spitfire in those. So anyways, that's the flight plan for tonight. Socks of the day. Thank you, Sam. Socks of the day. On the right foot, I've got my Santa socks. On the left foot, cookies, because who doesn't love Santa and cookies, right? Even Santa loves cookies. So, Santa and cookies, I don't know. I just reached in my drawer and grabbed 2 socks. Sometimes I plan them. Tonight, I just said, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. So over here on the control, we'll start up here in the top left. There's 3 different ways to start this aircraft. You can start it ready for takeoff. You can start it ready for start or cold and dark. I chose cold and dark tonight.
Cold and dark selected.
So we're on cold and dark. You can do maintenance. You can refill the oil. So I'm assuming that this plane will lose oil. So if I wanted to refill it, there we go. Recharge the battery. Okay, warnings, prime and fuel flow required. See, this is something I'm going to have to learn. You can enable or disable the autopilot. I mean, the co-pilot, who is autopilot, but I'm not going to have autopilot sitting there like taking up the whole front of the plane tonight. So we'll take autopilot off. That's right, Tam the OG. Christmas in July. I am gonna do auto fuel selector, and I am gonna do state saving. So state saving will save the state of the plane as it was when you left it, just like if it was your plane in real life. Whenever you park it, whatever state it was in, it's going to be in that state when you go back to get it. So I'm going to leave it in that state. Then you have left yoke and right yoke that you can remove. I am going to remove both yokes just to get them out of my way. And then we have equipment that's going to show up on the outside: chocks, tie downs, tow bar. You can open the door, open the cabin doors, open the baggage door, open the oil door. And so you can see the cabin door, the luggage door, and the oil fill door open. So I think that's pretty cool. I mean, it's not to the level of a lot of the newer planes, but it's pretty cool. All right, we'll see if the pad does anything else once we get the plane, go through the starting sequence. So what I'm gonna do, where's the checklist? I am going to go through the checklist tonight. And I'll go through it a little bit quicker than I normally would, because again, this isn't a brand new plane. It's not like I'm showcasing a plane that was gifted to me by a developer. But my Friday streams are all about learning a new airplane. So in the spirit of learning a new airplane, for those of y'all on the ground, I apologize. It's going to be just a few minutes before I'm ready to take off, but bear with me. So in the spirit of learning a new aircraft, let's go through the checklist. All right, park and brake. We do need to set the park and brake. Let's see here. Park and brake is set. Gear selector. Okay, gear selector. I didn't realize this was even a, okay, so make sure it's down. It is down. Avionics off. Mixture lean. Mixture is on lean. Magnetos are off. Battery switch on. Okay. All right, battery switch is on. Let's check our fuel quantity. We should be full because I filled it up. I'm sitting at the pumps and I filled it up. Where is the fuel? There's the fuel right there. Okay, so there's our fuel. Left tank, right tank. They are both showing full, so we're good there. Shoot, hang on a minute. And another thing I'm trying to learn is the Alpha and Bravo as well, using these controls to zoom in on the gauges and stuff. Okay, let's see here. Battery switch, fuel quantity, we did that. Annunciator panel. Confirm that all annunciators are on. What is the annunciator panel? Why aren't you showing me the annunciator panel? It's supposed to show me these things. Okay. All right, and then next thing is battery switch off, flight controls free and, oops, free and correct. Okay, so we're gonna check our flight controls now. So left aileron, right aileron, we are good. We can actually look out the window and see these. So the ailerons are working. It's kind of hard to do this and turn. What are you doing, Scruff? There we go. All right, we're good there. All right, we'll jump outside the plane really quick. Let's check our elevator. Oh, are the elevators electric in this one? Hang on a minute. I hit the wrong thing. There we go. I hit the wrong button. Sheesh, I'm doing all kinds of noob. Swan, I don't crash as much as I used to when I first started Flight Sim. But there's a possibility of it, especially with a new plane. So elevator down, elevator up, and then rudder. Full left, full right, and flaps down, flaps up. So all our controls are working. So going through the proper checklist, our flaps are working. So we'll go ahead. Okay, we just checked our flaps. We just checked our elevator trim. Sorry, I didn't even see that down there. All right, so we're done with the interior. Control surfaces check. Lights. Let's jump outside, check our lights really quick. Of course, we do have to have battery on for that. We got there we go. All right, so there's our flashing light there. Why is that one not working? Does the plane have to be running, maybe? Just asking, not me saying I crashed my ship in Ship Sim. All right, tie downs removed, chocks removed, tow bar removed, engine oil door is closed. Oil quantity we've already checked. The cabin door is closed, baggage door is closed. What's up, Gun Ho Guy? Thank you for that. All right, now let's go back into the vehicle. Into the plane. And now is when we check all of our circuit breakers to make sure that they are okay, that they're in. If any circuit breakers are out, that would be a no-go. You need to find out why, push it in, see if it's going to blow again, and then go from there. Alternate air off. Proper RPM lever, maximum RPM. And then the fuel selector is on automatic for us, actually. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and start it with a cold engine. So we're going to open the throttle 1/4 inch. Battery switch is on. Alternator is now on. Beacon is on. Navigation lights on. Hey, what's up, Infidel Fireman? How are you doing, my friend? Good to see ya. I hope you're doing really good. All right, mixture on rich. Propeller clear. Ignition start. All right, start successful. Magneto's on both. We're going to adjust the RPM to 1500. You're home at last, dude. I am so glad. I mean, seriously, thank you for what you do, but I really am glad that you're home. I mean, you very well deserved break. All right, so right now we're gonna need to be at 1500 RPM. There we go. 1500 RPM. Check our oil pressure. There's fuel. Where's oil at? EGT. Fuel flow. There it is. Okay. Oil pressure. We are good. We're in the green. We're about 80 PSI, which is very good. The oil pressure is good. Hey, Rolly Mall, what's going on, my friend? How are you doing? Really, really nice to see you. All right, so I am ready for taxi now. Got the plane going. I'm gonna check my pad now that the plane's going and see if there's anything that's been added that's extra. I don't see anything extra. Looks like brightness. And that's pretty much it on this. I'll leave it up and we can continue taking a look at it, you know, if we need to. Rolly Mall, how are you doing, my friend? Rolly Mall is another flight sim streamer, a great friend from Australia. Let me give Rolly Mall a shout out. Rolly, how are you doing today? I hate that I missed your stream. I got a notification that you were live, and it was like, I think it was 4:30 a.m. or 5 a.m. my time, and I totally missed it. I didn't see the go live until like 7 a.m. my time. And then you were already done, but I apologize. I've been wanting to catch one of your streams for a while. It's been a while since I've been on one. All right, part break off. Let's get a pushback. And I want that tail to go that direction. There we go. So if you do want to fly along with us today, we are touring England. Kind of ironic that we're touring England on, uh-oh, wait a minute. What's wrong with my shout out? There we go.
Lucky horseshoe to take with him.
Kind of weird that we're touring England on Independence Day weekend here in the United States, but hey, whatever. You had a fantastic, where did you go? Oh, that's right. I know where you went. Dude, I forgot you were on vacation. I thought you were just like visiting, which I guess is vacation. I thought you were just visiting those places. How was it? And man, I thoroughly enjoyed, I really did enjoy those pictures that you sent. Sault Marie, where's that at? All right, our runway, we have a direct crosswind. So I'm gonna fly out of runway 30. So 30 is what I'll fly out of tonight. I've got to find oh, there's the taxiway right there. Right up on the Canadian border. Okay. Yeah, man, those pictures that you sent me, or that you put in Discord of the steel mill and the steel hauling ships was really freaking cool. That was really awesome. Nomad Aviator, what's going on, dude? How are you doing, my friend? So is that the SOO locks, or is it called the Soo locks? Is it pronounced the Soo locks? Yeah, Nomad, it's kind of, I didn't mean it to be, but it's kind of ironic that we're touring England on the weekend that we celebrate in the United States the independence from England. Someone brought that to my attention during my last stream. St. Marie is the oldest city. Oh, the Sulaks. Okay. All right, I'm going to taxi on down to the end of this runway here. Hey, Planet Neutral, how are you doing, my friend? Good to see you.
The only thing I would like is aid and abet.
I need to give some shout outs really quick. My shout outs, my video shout outs are totally messed up tonight. I don't know what's going on with my video shout outs, y'all. I'm probably going to end up.
Entire situation for me.
There we go. Now they're working.
A couple people to fly with me. Like I do a lot of flying with other people, like hopping on their streams, and that's, you know, the idea for me was ultimately to kind of have my own.
Yeah, you see, I'll check out Planet Neutral. Nomad Aviator is another streamer. Nomad Aviator is a really amazing tower controller, not only in the sim but also in real life. Nomad Aviator, that's what he does for a living. He's a tower controller, and he controls the tower on stream, the same tower he controls in real life. So it's really, really cool to see him stream. Just shouted out Planet Neutral again. There we go. Sorry about that. So there's Nomad Aviator. And how many followers did you end up total at the end of stream today? He was trying to get 650 followers today, and I went in there and he hit, I think, 651 while I was there. It's pretty awesome. Congratulations for that. There we go. All right, I'm going to sit right here. Oh, wow. Infinite Fireman's able to fly along today. Nice.
Got our other guy with tracker on here.
Hello there.
That's
Here comes Providence.
All right, I'm going to sit right here for just a couple minutes, let everyone else load in, get ready to fly along with us. 652, good deal, man. Awesome start, awesome start. So we got rods flying along, US APR, Sergeant Staff, Infidel Fireman, and holy crap, what? We already got 4 more people lined up behind me. So Cappy Stick, no, Blue Eyed Tom, we just started, dude. We just started. Dave Rendon, what is happening, my friend? How are you doing? Okay, you know what? I may end up turning off the video shout out to y'all because it's really glitching bad.
Am I mean? I'm not mean.
So I'm gonna keep the shout outs on, but I'm just turning off the video shout out part of it.
Give us a sign.
Hey, what's up, Nathan? Yes, I finally decided to fly in your homeland.
What is that? I wanted to do a nice stream tonight.
So
the
today,
whole time so far, every time I try
Cappy
to
Stick asked me if I was going to be flying the Spitfire tonight, and I really wish I would have flown the Spitfire. I've been watching World War II movies this week. So I watched Tora Tora Tora. I watched The Longest Day, and then I'm about halfway through the Battle for Britain. And man, it is really giving me a thirst to fly the Spitfire. But what I'm gonna do is, in probably a couple weeks, I'll come up with a flight plan that is similar to what they would have flown in World War II with the Spitfire, and we'll do something like that. Something similar to what Two-Tone Murphy's doing. But just something like that. But how are you doing, Dave Rendon? TMH Nathan, another streamer. Nathan just started the F122 F1 racing series. All right, let me turn these videos back on and see if this is gonna work. No, it's not. I don't know why the videos are freezing. Let's go ahead and get in the air, y'all. Let's go ahead and get in the air. So anyone that would like to fly along, feel free to. Oh, you had lunch with Captain Seppi? Nice. Very cool. Dave, how are you doing? Oh, you made it home yesterday. Nice. You know what, Dave? I apologize. I feel like a bad friend sometimes. I've been meaning to ask you how you guys were doing. I apologize. I have not reached out and asked how you guys are. So we do have a 9-knot direct crosswind, kind of blowing us around a little bit here. Oh, Infinite Fireman in the F-16. Heck yeah. You got a lot going on. All right, gear up. And we are on our way, my friends. So after I clear the runway, I am going to take a right pattern as we head on our way. Let's see here. I do want to, as we're in each city, I do want to kind of tour the city. So which way is, holy crap, are you serious? This many people already flying along with me? What? Thank you guys. I do kind of want to tour the cities as we're flying around them. Because I've loaded in scenery both for the airports and for the area that we're flying in. So I'm gonna circle back around to the left now. Emperor Kool-Aid, what's going on? How are you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for that door knock troll, whoever that was. I didn't even see it. Oh, okay. Kahila, Laura, what in the world? How are you? I don't know why that notification didn't come up. My notifications are totally whacked tonight. Good to see you. How are you doing, my friend? It's been a long time. I hope you're well. Oh, you're playing the new F1 game as well? So Nathan, TMH Nathan that's on here also is a F1 22 player. And Nathan, you're welcome for the shout out. So what we're gonna do, this is Cardiff. The area in England that we're flying now is Cardiff. So I'm gonna fly, I know I said I was gonna go the other direction, but now I'm heading back east so we can check out each one of these cities. So I do have scenery loaded in for each one of them, and we'll fly around and check them out. And again, anyone who wants to fly along is always willing, is always welcome. May not always be willing, but always welcome to fly along. Closest airport is in the upper right hand corner, and we are on the US East server. You're currently isolating now due to 2 family. Oh my gosh, poor Laura. Poor Laura, you have been through it. With you having to isolate for so long during COVID and now having to isolate again, I feel so bad for you, Laura. But are you good though? Staff, you got to jump out for a while. Oh, dude, Staff, I really enjoyed all those pictures you sent. Definitely good. What? Holy crap. Two-Tone Murphy, what is going on, Murph? How are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. How's everyone doing? Murph in chat. Holy crap. I just started. Y'all are going to break me. What's up, Cold Fork? How you doing? Super Typhon, Rolly Mall, Muse fan.
The runway cap at 9 is in.
Y'all, welcome Two-Tone Murphy in here. Johnny Aardvark, how's it going?
Landing,
Thank you
so
for the first time chat.
For that.
69 Raiders, nice. Welcome on in, everybody. For those of you that don't know me, I am Scruffy Tam. Thank you for that, Staff. Elisa, how are you doing? Thank you for the first time chat. Everything's fantastic. For those of you that don't know me, I am Scruffy Tam. I am a longtime gamer. I've been gaming since the 70s. I've been streaming since September of 2020, and have been flight sim streaming since September 2021. Welcome on in, everybody. Tonight, we are flying in England. Yes, I'm in the United States, and we're celebrating Independence Day. So ironically enough, we are flying in England on the weekend that we celebrate our independence from England in the US. Welcome on in, everybody. Silver Spell, stream is going really well. Thank you. Stream's awesome. No, not streaming. I've been gaming. I may have said streaming because that raid kind of broke me, but no, I've been gaming. I'm sorry, gaming since the late 70s. Yeah, that's right. Happy Canada Day, everybody. Super Typhon, thank you for the reminder. I totally forgot about that. Happy Canada Day, everybody. So this is the city of Cardiff, and I do have scenery loaded in for this city. Wombi, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Yeah, happy Canada Day, everybody. So let me extend a invitation to anybody that just came in on the raid or anybody that was already here. On my streams, you're always welcome to fly along at any time. I'm flying on US Server East, and the closest airport is going to show in this upper right-hand corner. Also, I have a slogan here: no rules, just flight. What does that mean? That means you fly what you want to and fly how you want to. It's not unusual to have an F-16 or an F-18 buzz by me at warp speed. It's also not unusual to have me crash like I'm about to, but it's also not unusual to have people doing aerobatics right in front of the plane. So I just want you to be happy flying. I'm not the most knowledgeable person in the world, but I love people and I love people to fly along. So feel free to jump on in. So Murph, if you're still here, what were you guys doing? Where were you flying? What were you doing? Oh yeah, Laura, it really is. But when you look at everything that you get along with it, I have, it's paid for itself many, many, many times over for me. It is such a beautiful game. Being in Wales, it's not unusual to hear Tom Jones. So I'm an absolute lover of flight and flying and of people. What's up, Deep Dish Dave? How are you doing, dude? Deep Dish Dave is another streamer friend of the community here. Did Murphy get a shout out? Did Murph get a shout out? I apologize. If Two-Tone Murphy didn't get a shout out, I need to give him one. I also need to give Deep Dish Dave a shout out. Deep Dish Dave is another flight sim streamer. Spent some time in his channel the other day. He did a flight over Canada in the DHC-1 Chipmunk. Oh, nice. Then a tour of France in the Mark 1 Spitfire. Oh, cool. MK1A. Somehow you got a shout out, but Murph didn't. Murph, I am so sorry. Someone, thank you for the shout out. I am so sorry. I'm not sure how that happened. But yeah, let me give Two-Tone Murphy a shout out for that amazing raid. Of course, most of y'all know Two-Tone Murphy. But if you don't, go give him a follow. A wonderfly awesome individual.
Hey, Harry, you landed. Nice. Dougal, it was just parking. Muse fan, look at this. On the Lee Roadie, so he is. How did he manage
You're doing good
that?
working your butt off at the pizza shop, but it's been a long but good day. Nice, awesome. And Deep Dish Dave, it's my pleasure to have been in your chat while I was working that night. I apologize I wasn't able to be active the whole time, but I really enjoyed it. So y'all, for those of you that are wondering, we are touring England today. We started out at Cardiff Airport, and we're gonna fly up to Liverpool. From Liverpool, we're gonna go to Manchester, and then from Manchester, we'll go to London. I do have a lot of scenery loaded in. I don't have links to the scenery posted on my bot, but I do have links posted in the events calendar on Microsoft Flight Sim. Excuse me. All right, I'm gonna jump back into the plane. I do a mixture of inside and outside the airplane fly-in on my streams also. Oh, you're welcome, Deep Dish Dave. You're very welcome. And so one day soon, I would say within the next month, we'll do a, I've been watching some World War II movies. I was telling chat at the beginning of my chat, this week I've watched some World War II movies. I started out watching Tora Tora Tora, then I watched The Longest Day, and now I'm watching The Battle for Britain. And since I've got the Flying Iron Spitfire, I think what I'm gonna do is set aside a stream, again, probably on a Friday night, because Friday nights is when I do things just a little bit differently than what I normally do. And I'll do some research on some of the flights that the Spitfires did during World War II, and we'll do some historic flights in the Spitfire. I think that'd be pretty awesome. And hopefully, B. Carlo, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much for that follow, B. Carlo. I appreciate that. Hopefully between now and then, I will get a little bit of experience in formation flying, and I can be a little bit more of a stable lead, I guess, because when you're streaming, you know, people will formation fly with you and you're typically the lead. But we'll see. So I'm really excited about doing some historic flights in the Spitfire. So flying along with me tonight, we've got a nice little crew here flying along. We have, I'm not sure about these two over here, but Vershkosh is with I can't talk tonight. Is with us. Rods is with us. Infidel Fireman, My Chemistry, welcome on in. Chris F, also welcome on in. Crunch, Forming Chart. Welcome in, everybody. My apologies as my plane is doing its own thing. Oh, there's Rolly Molly as well. Welcome in, Rolly. Thank you for flying along. So again, fly what you want to and fly how you want to. I enjoy group flights a lot. And again, I'm not the most knowledgeable pilot in the world, but I do try to be a very engaging streamer. So what's everyone's plans for the weekend? I'm actually going on vacation next week. So no streams for me next week. I usually stream on Monday, Tuesday, Friday night, Saturday night, but I am taking next week off because we're taking our grandkids out of town to a, it's kind of like a resort water park that we're going to. And I'm really excited about it. It's been a couple of years since we've taken a vacation. So I think I finally got the plane trimmed out where it's flying steady and level for the most part. I still have to do some minor adjustments. We got a 23 knot left quartering tailwind that's blowing us around a little bit. Or blowing me around a little bit. I am on live weather. I'm not on live time though. Everyone's so quiet tonight. I mean, I got a lot of people flying along, and I love that. That gives me energy. But I love an active chat too. And like, man, everyone's so quiet tonight. So, what's everyone's plans for the weekend? Hopefully, it's not a Twitch issue. I know Twitch has been a little glitchy lately, but I'm hoping it's not a Twitch issue, which is keeping people from being able to type or from being active in chat. So this is my very first time flying the Piper. This is the Just Flight PA-28 Aero 3. Usually on Friday evenings, I do fly something different, something new to me. I'm the guy that always flies the 172, the Cessna 172 for the most part. And by the way, I did get the 172X mod. One of the developers came in my stream 2 streams ago, or maybe it was my last stream, and they gifted me a copy of the very near study level mod. I know a lot of people are super excited about that. Very are waiting with much anticipation. Words are hard for that mod. And so I'm really thankful to have gotten it. I'm probably going to fly tomorrow morning with that mod. So I'll be flying the 172 tomorrow. I'm not going to be showing the mod off or showing the features of it off, but I probably will fly with the mod added tomorrow. Yeah. 3 of them, right? Is it just 3? Yeah, that's kind of unusual just to have 3. I guess it is. I don't know. Around here, we don't have any of the wind generators. Not wind generators. Wind turbines. Those are pretty cool. B. Carlo, thank you for the friend request. And yes, if you do want to send a friend request in the sim, feel free to do that and I will accept it. Sorry for those of y'all that were formation flying with me. That does kind of screw you up when I do that. I apologize. So once again, tomorrow morning, I'll start stream at 8 a.m. my time, which is noontime Zulu. I know it's really late right now for my friend. You're welcome, B. Carlo. I know it's really late for my friends across the pond. Right now, it's past midnight for you guys, and I know that. So most of my streams are during the day, my time. So I usually start stream at 8 a.m. on Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday mornings, which is noontime Zulu. And I'll do that tomorrow, and we'll fly in. We're going to leave Japan. I've been doing this thing called the Connections Tour. We've been flying a series that connects Asia to North America. We started in Vietnam and we're flying to Alaska, but we were in Japan and we'll be leaving Japan tomorrow and touring some Russian islands that are north of Japan on our way flying the Pacific Rim to Alaska. Super Typhon, thank you for the socks command. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Good to see you. So my socks of the day. On the right foot, I've got my Santa socks. On the left foot, cookies. I mean, what better socks to have in the middle of summer in July in the United States than Santa and cookies, right? Because Santa likes cookies. Everyone likes Santa. Everyone likes cookies. So I figured what a nice combination. Actually, I just reached in my sock drawer and pulled out the first 2 socks. Those were the first 2 socks I pulled out. Sometimes I do match them to whatever theme I'm doing on stream. But tonight I said, you know what? I don't really think I have anything that's British themed. So I'm just going to reach in my drawer and whatever 2 socks I pull out is what I'm going to wear. And bam, there it is. They look like, oh, Verge. I'll totally go for that. I will totally go for them being ice cream sandwiches as well. I think I like Oreo cookies just as much as I like ice cream sandwiches. So, well, I'll accept that. The judges will accept that answer. Luminator, what's going on? How are you doing? Good to see you. And Luminator, if you would like to fly along, just like everybody else, feel free to jump on in. Ryan, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you also. How are you doing, man? I hope you got hope y'all have a big weekend planned. I love those props. How you doing, Ryan? Good to see you. Gonna watch Top Gun here in an hour. Yeah, my bot didn't like that misspelling there, but that's cool. I told it to accept it. Oh, that's awesome, man. I still have not seen the new one. No, Ryan, it's perfectly fine. I still haven't watched it. I guess I'm just gonna wait because we're going on vacation next week and we're not gonna be able to watch it. So I guess I'm just gonna have to wait until it comes out on Apple or iTunes or whatever it is. I've already pre-ordered it, so I guess I'll watch it then. So tonight, if anyone would like to fly along, feel free to jump in and fly along with us. We're flying a tour of England. We just left Cardiff. We're on our way to Liverpool now, so we're just kind of flying over the countryside of England on our way to Liverpool. And then once we go to Liverpool, we'll make a quick hop over to Manchester. And from there, we'll fly to London, and then we'll wrap things up for today. Oh no, Pilot Ryan, I've heard so many good things about it, and if I had someone to go with and had time to set aside to go, I would have already went. But I'm not going to go to a movie by myself. I never have, and I don't know. To me, it would just be awkward for me to go by myself to a movie. And besides, I always eat way too much popcorn and drink way too much soda. So I'll just wait till it comes out on iTunes, and then I'll eat way too much ice cream and too much soda while I'm watching it in my living room. So Illuminator has loaded in. V-Court, I don't know if V-Court's flying along with us or not. We got Crunch, Verskosh, got a bunch of people flying along, a bunch of people in this area, and I'm not sure if they're with me or not. And y'all, I apologize for whenever I turn around and I'm kind of looking to see who's flying along. We've got a 29 knot left quartering tailwind, so it's kind of blowing me way off course every time I look around. I apologize. Yeah, it's very awkward to go to the movies by yourself. And so my wife isn't interested in that movie. My daughter is interested. She would go, but just finding time that me and her both can go because she's got 2 kids. Deep Dish Dave, you got to get back to work. Oh, no problem, man. Make those pizzas, dude. And man, I really, really appreciate you coming in this evening, Deep Dish. And I really did enjoy your stream the other night. I hope to catch you soon. But just so everyone knows, all of my streamer friends, I want to tell you this. Next week, you're probably not going to see me very much at all, just because we're going to be on vacation, and I'll be spending time with the grandkids and the wife. So I'm probably going to be pretty scarce next week. I'm not upset at you. I haven't forgotten about you. Just enjoying time with the fam. Captain Arash, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. How are you, sir? Captain Arash is another amazing flight sim streamer, good friend.
I very much appreciate it.
The movies. Yeah, but even then, Dryson.
Oh, you are amazing, you legend.
Like for me, being all by myself in a movie theater, I would almost, I don't know. I don't think I'd like it. Not that I'd be scared.
Dude is here. Hello, my.
I'm doing really, really well, Captain Arash. Sorry, my video shout outs are really whack today. That's right. Murph did just come back from vacation, didn't he? You're welcome, Deep Dish Dave. Happy Independence Day to you, my friend. Come on, shout out.
Glad to see you.
There we go. Sorry, my video shout outs are totally wacky tonight, but if you don't follow Captain Arash, please go give him a follow. He's an awesome streamer, very, very knowledgeable. Captain Arash, let's see here. Pilot Ryan, we are going from, you mean where am I going on vacation? I'm sorry. We are going to Wilderness at the Smokies. It's a resort water park in Tennessee. You're welcome, Captain Arash. And now that I can speak it instead of typing it, congratulations on the win the other night on the Reno races. So Captain Arash was invited to be one of several streamers that were on the MSFS official channel competing against each other in Reno races. And he won, was it 2 out of 5, I think? 2 out of 5 races. And then you were the overall winner also. So that was really, really awesome. I enjoyed watching what I could of it. We're going to be driving. It's about a 4-hour drive for us. You had semi-planned to go to the Minion movie on Monday. That would have been the first day of isolation, but now it's extended. Oh, Laura, I hate that for you so much. I really do. And Captain, I'm flying the Just Flight PA-28R 3 tonight. Just something new to me. Because that's what I do on Fridays. I fly a new aircraft or something, not a new aircraft, but something new to me. So that's why I'm flying this one tonight. I need a 310. Right? I do. I need a 310, but then I've got to have a pilot or a pilot's license. Yeah, it's not quite 4 hours, but I'm assuming with traffic and everything and with stops, it's probably going to be more than 4 hours because we'll have our grandkids. We'll probably stop and eat something or at least take, pee breaks or whatever. But it's okay. I'm looking forward to it. And then my next big trip after that, grandkids, yourself, and friends, you need a PPE to go get it done right. I do need a private pilot's license, but I gotta have the funds first, Pilot Ryan. I gotta, there's this thing called money. But after this vacation, my next big trip is going to be FS Expo next year, which I know that's a little under now, a year away. But I am really excited about FS Expo next year. That's Flight Sim Expo. You love the 310 you had, but it's gas guzzler. Is it really? That's right. I forgot you had a 310. Oh, the landing gear didn't work properly. Well, that's a must-have. Now, this wind turbulence wouldn't be so bad if I wasn't so close to the mountains, but I usually tend, when I'm flying general aviation, I usually tend to fly between 2,000 and 3,000 feet. And that brings me to the very top of some mountains. So I get really bad turbulence off the mountain sometimes. Not that I wouldn't have turbulence if I was at a minimum safe, but I know that that's not minimum safe altitude, what I was just flying. So we got Rolly in the 414. Look at there. Oh, Infidel Fireman, thank you for the test. So let's see here. What anecdotal phrase can help reverse hazardous attitude of impulsivity? Not so fast, think first. C, Charlie, is the correct answer on that one. Not so fast, think first. Hey, Replica Gaming, how are you doing, my friend? Replica has an amazing flight sim setup. He's also a flight simmer. Has one of the very nicest flight sim setups I've seen. It shows it off on stream really well too. I love the way you have your different windows set up. There's a shout out for Replica Gaming. Hope you're doing well, Replica. You remember you flew 4 hours away from home port and the landing gear shorted out, so what did was flew back with landing gear down. It was beeping at you, so you cut the wires and flew it home. Hey, you do what you got to do. I bet you that cost a lot more fuel though, didn't it?
These guys know we're on a team.
And of course, it picked a clip that was not flight simming. You got to go. Have a good one, Scruffy. Don't recommend doing that. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Thank you, Pilot Ryan. Always good to see you. Take care of yourself. Yeah, Replica. It just the that app that I use. It's called Twitch Guru. Twitch Guru is the app that I use for that, and it just picks a random clip, and it seems to pick the oldest, most non-related to whatever the streamer is currently playing clip. So I apologize for that. In fact, that's one of the reasons why I used to have a lot of different clips of when I was a variety streamer. But because whenever other people would shout me out, it would always pick an older clip of something non-flight sim related. And I was trying to build my brand of being a flight simmer. So I deleted most of my non-flight sim related clips so that when I'm in someone's channel who uses that same app that I use, it'll at least be a flight sim clip. So flying along today, we got Rolly Mall, we got Versh. I'm not sure if anyone else up here is flying with us or not. I know Versh is. I know Rolly Mall is. We got Infinite Fireman, Carlo, Chris F. We had a few others. They were here. I'm assuming V Court is with us. Oh, you pre-ordered. How much are they, Replica? I haven't even seen that you can pre-order them. What kind of price tag do they have on them? $350. That's not bad at all. July 15th. Gotcha. That's going to be a tough one for me. You know, I'm probably going to have to just wait on that. As much as I really, really want those, I'm going to wait because more than that, I want to go to Flight Sim Expo. And so my plan for Flight Sim Expo is this. As I get the money, for example, once I get the money for a plane ticket, I'm going to go ahead and buy the ticket. Then once I get money for registration, because registration doesn't open until December. And then once I get the money for registration, I'm going to go ahead and register and then get a hotel room. And then I'm going to save up spending money. And then from there, you know, I'll start reinvesting it back into back into the stream like I normally do. Oh man, that's pretty tempting. Yeah, I need to take a look at them. Still got a 33 knot now. Left quartering tailwind, so the wind is hitting us right here. And you can actually see my plane trying to keel. You know, my tail is to the right more than the front of the plane is because of that. Oh, thank you, Replica. Oh, those are pretty too. Wow. Yeah, I've definitely got to check those out. Those look way better designed than the Logitech G series for sure. Ignore the release date. Yeah, I will. Oh, you turned off the wind? That's probably a good idea. Wow, 35 knots now. I'm going to try to keep on flying with the wind like it is, just because usually when it's good weather, I try to fly, you know, in real weather, in real time. So we'll see. But I don't blame you for that, Infernal Fireman. It's rough out here. So once we get to Liverpool, I want to fly around the city, of course, because that's what tonight's about, checking out the city. And I have added a bunch of scenery. They're all free sceneries from flightsim.to. But gosh, it was about 6 different sceneries between airports and the cities themselves. I think it was six or 7 different sceneries that I added. Replica, what? Replica, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs, dude. What? Thank you so much for that. John DFW, enjoy your gift sub. Luminator, enjoy your gift sub. Luminator is flying along with us right now. Certlo, enjoy your gift sub. Cajun Blade and Chris F. Chris F, enjoy your gift sub also. Thank you so much for those gift subs. Zone, got the Zone Kent Star. Zone Kent Star. Ken Zone Star. How are you doing, my friend? I'm sorry, I'm kind of broke. Replica, dude, thank you so much for those gift subs, man. Everyone give some hype to Replica Gaming 2 for those. I'm doing fantastic. Chris, holy crap. Chris, what in the world? Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so freaking much, Chris. Thank you very, very much. Kent, I'm doing really, really well. Very well, Kent. Thank you. Wow. So Chris, thank you so much. Detective Coles, enjoy your gift sub. Joe, enjoy your gift sub. Did you Disco Stew? Holy crap. I am totally broke. I can't even keep up. I can't keep up. Dang. What? Disco Stew, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Holy crap. For everyone that got gift subs, what a hype. So the hype train started and it's already 157% level 5. This is probably the biggest hype train I've ever had. So Kent Zone Star, Kent, I'm gonna give you a shout out, but it's gonna be a little while before you get it. So Kent Zone Star is another awesome streamer friend of mine. Oh, there it is.
Oh, well,
it's
the giant's physically
Disco Stew, thank you for 500 bits.
Why don't you listen? What's wrong with you? What the fuck? What the fuck? Which one?
That actually came at a pretty good time, because that's kind of what I'm thinking in my mind, although I'm not saying it out loud. Disco Stew, thank you for the 500 bits. Kent, that's kind of funny, because I was thinking, the thoughts in my mind were kind of what you just said on your clip. It really was funny. It really was. Dude, y'all, thank you so much. Wow. I am totally broke. Thank you. So for those of y'all that got gift subs, enjoy your gift subs, enjoy your sub emotes, your socks. And I hope you enjoy my channel too. MHD Transport. Enjoy your gift sub. Wow, 107. I don't know that I've ever had a hype train get that high. Derp, enjoy your sub. I don't think I've ever had a 173% level 5 hype train. It's been a long time since I've had a hype train. And then a level 5, excuse me. It's been a long time since I've had a level 5 hype train, but I don't think I've ever had one that high. Thank y'all. Merides, enjoy your gift sub. Wow. Wow. Disco Stew, what? Dang. Dude, 1,000 biddies. Disco Stew, thank you so much for 1,000 bits. Thank you very, very much. Blackhawk 2000, enjoy your gift sub also. 99 Tango, enjoy your gift sub. Laura with 100 bits. Laura, thank you so much for that. Holy crap. KC, thank you for no, not thank you. Enjoy your gift sub. Oh my gosh. Wow. Decimal, thank you for not thank you. Enjoy your gift sub. Sheesh. I know, right? Oh, by the way, happy Canada Day, everybody. Yes, exactly, Disco Stew. So enjoy your Canada Day hype train, y'all. Skylane Marty, enjoy your gift sub. Wow. Thank y'all so much. It blows me away. We've hit a couple milestones tonight. Two Cats, enjoy your gift sub. So we've hit the milestone of I've never had this many subs at one point. Never had this many subscribers total to the channel at once. And never had this high of a level 5 hype train. The Dave, enjoy your gift sub. So happy Canada Day, y'all. We are flying in England, touring England on the day that kicks off the weekend that we celebrate our independence from England. Flipstar, enjoy your gift sub.
First of all, I'm...
Jado, thank you for the follow. I totally missed that follow. Thank you for that. Thank you for the follow, Jado. I appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Y'all post your emotes. Disco Stew, thank you for the 500 bits. Oh, that was, oh my gosh. It's still 25 subs. 25 subs and 1,600 bits. What? Thank y'all so very, very much. Wow. You can't wait for Caronato's PC-12. I've been seeing a lot of good stuff about it. Y'all, thank you so much for all of the I can't even talk. Let me drink some water. For those of y'all that were able to give during that hype train, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And for those of y'all that were unable to or that didn't, that's perfectly fine. Do not feel bad. Don't feel guilty. I just love everyone being here. Whether you're able to give or not, it doesn't matter. I just really, really enjoy I enjoy everyone being here. I enjoy your company. Thank y'all. It means a ton. It means a ton. All right, so this first airport, Liverpool, I am going to do a full stop at Liverpool, just so I can take a pee break and then refill my water as well. So I'm going to fly into runway 27 is the runway I'll fly into. And then once I land, when we take back off, then we'll tour. We'll do a little flying tour of Liverpool. And then we'll do a flying tour of Manchester, and then we'll just do a touch and go at Manchester, and then we'll head on to London. But I'm gonna say sometime in the month, sometime by the end of this month, let's do a Spitfire tour, like a historic Spitfire flight tour of this area of the world that during World War II used the Spitfire. That was a plane that was used in World War II. And oh, what? Look at this. Wow. Paparazzi, thank you for jumping in and flying along. Who else? Forming Chart, thank you for flying along. Disco Stu jumped in flying along with us also. And Diatom, I'm not sure if, oh no, wait, Diatomic Dust, if you're with us, thank you for flying along. And then Vadodol, I'm not sure that you're with us or not, but thank you for flying along if you are. And everyone's always welcome. There's no requirement to fly along with me. There's no requirement to be a follower or to be a gifter or a subber or anything like that to fly along. I just really enjoy people. I enjoy flying, and I enjoy group flights. So just fly along if you want to. Fire Sandy, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Infinite Fireman, I know you're flying, and I'm sorry to ask you a question like this while you're flying, because it requires typing. So where you live in your area of the country, I know that y'all have had a lot of fires prior to last week when y'all got a lot of rain that helped extinguish those fires. Are fireworks illegal where you live? Like people going out to the store and buying their own fireworks and shooting them, is that legal where you live or no? You just bought the oh dude, Replica, you're gonna love the 310, the Fly Simware that's the Milviz 310. Is that the one you got, the Milviz? You are gonna you're gonna love it. Yeah, dude, you're gonna love it. Fireworks are legal there. Okay. Yeah, fireworks are legal here too, but I was just wondering with all the wildfires that you guys have had over the last several months, if that was if they were legal or not. You buy them? I do too. Oh, your buddy's the developer for Fly Simware. Is it Momo? Is Momo your buddy? So Momo came in my chat before the 414 was released and gifted me a copy of it. It's illegal on federal lands. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah, Momo came in. This was before it was released. Came in my chat and gifted me a copy of it, and I did review on it. I forgot when it was. It's been a while back. You got fireworks going off a couple doors over. You've already got fireworks going off? Wow. We have had a ton of rain here. You have a few armature fireworks in my area. Oh, nice. In your area. Gotcha. So we'll have a lot of fireworks here because we've got a lot of rain. So it shouldn't be a problem at all for us. And then my last stream, I think it was Tuesday, I had... Oh, cool. Nice stash you have there, Replica. Canada Day fireworks. Oh, okay, cool. You know, but honestly, I'm surprised I haven't already started hearing fireworks for around here, because our neighbors, they spend a ton of money on fireworks, and usually it starts, you know, on Friday and goes through the whole weekend. But the developers of the new 172X mod, the near study level mod for the Steam Gauges 172, they came in Tuesday and gifted me a copy of that mod. So I've already got it installed, and tomorrow morning I'll be flying with that mod installed, but I won't be like showing it off or anything like that. I'll probably do that when I come back from vacation, because I haven't had the time to really study it. 20 shots all fused and ready. Oh, cool. I love the way you have that set up. You've got a little board for it and everything. Oh, that's a pallet. You got them on a pallet. That's awesome. That's like something my neighbors would do. Really cool. I love fireworks. So I know that some of you guys in my chat are older like I am. You have them screwed down for safety. That's really smart. I know some of you guys are kind of my age or maybe just a little bit younger. So for those of y'all that are older, you'll remember the bottle rockets that were true bottle rockets. The top of them was the size of a firecracker, and then they were on a stick, and they wouldn't shoot very far, and then they'd pop like a firecracker. So it was basically like a firecracker on a stick. We used to have bottle rocket wars. Oh, dude, no. Yeah, but we had bottle rocket wars when I was a teenager, and a buddy of mine. So this was on New Year's. We're running around my backyard shooting bottle rockets at each other, and my buddy's got a flak jacket on, and he's got the pocket full of bottle rockets. One of my bottle rockets went into his jacket pocket and set all the bottle rockets off in his flak jacket. He's like running around the backyard, popping trying to put it out. It was hilarious. You and your brother did a Roman candle fight. Oh, dude, that would be so much fun. That'd really be a lot of fun. Yeah. So Roman candle wars are the modern age equivalent of the bottle rocket wars, but it was so much fun. I'll never forget that. You started with black snakes? Heck yeah. I've got some of those, Chris. My grandkids love them. It's always fun until someone loses a leg or an eye. When I was a kid, my dad gave me some firecrackers and would light them and let me throw them. Well, one popped in my hand, and I mean, it wasn't real powerful, but they did take me to the hospital. And I don't even remember which hand. Apparently, it wasn't too traumatizing, but I think it cut me pretty good. But that's all. I know I didn't have to get stitches. Replica posted a good video. Let's see. Hang on, let me let the ad play through. Oh, I may have to play this. I may have to play this on stream. Hang on a minute. I gotta watch a Barbie ad first. Why are they giving me a Barbie ad on YouTube? Oh, what? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that later. I'm not gonna show that on stream right now. Oh, I'll have to check that out in a little while. You build your own firework racks. You set off $1,600 in 15 minutes and 30 seconds. Nice show. That's the last time spending that much. Wow. Wow, that's a lot of money. That literally, when you buy fireworks, as much as I love them, and I spend money on them too, but literally, you can't think of a better definition of burning money, literally burning through cash, than buying fireworks, because you're literally burning money that way. But I love them though. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. So, Rolly Mall in Australia, do y'all do fireworks in Australia? And for those of y'all that are in England and other parts of the world, I know that us in the United States and Canada, we celebrate with fireworks that we can go out ourselves and buy. Are you guys able to go out and purchase fireworks and fire and shoot them off? Taxes are 18% on fireworks. Oh, they're banned, Rolly? Oh, but you know what? Is that a recent ban due to all the wildfires you guys have had, or have they been banned for years there? Because I forgot y'all have had some pretty rough fires down there. Oh, nice. Here's a wind turbine. Oh, you need a license. Okay. I was going to ask you if they were still fireworks shows. So apparently they are. You have to have a license. Gotcha. That makes perfect sense. Fireworks in Columbia are nuts. Oh, cool. Iowa Scotsman, how are you doing? Good to see ya. I hope you're doing well this evening. Iowa Scotsman is another Verscost. Recently they started banning them. Did they really? Iowa Scotsman, another flight sim streamer friend here of the community. How you doing, Iowa Scotsman? Happy Independence Day to you, or Happy Canada Day. Easy for me to say. Happy Canada Day to you. Oh, check this out. We got a nuclear plant right here. So this is the We Love VFR add-on for towers. That looks amazing. We'll have to check that out once we leave the airport. So the airport should be right over here. It is. Yep. So I'm going to land over here. This will be a full stop. And then I'm going to take a quick pee break, refill my water, and then we'll come right back and continue on. Yeah, how you doing, Iowa Scotsman? Really nice to see you. Happy Canada Day, or I'm pretty sure you're from the U.S. In fact, I'm 99.9% sure you're probably from Iowa. Happy Independence Day weekend to you. All right, landing gear is down. I mean, I'm really smart like that. I'm such a smart guy, aren't I, that I can figure that out. Well, now the winds have shifted and it's a 14 knot crosswind. This is going to be an interesting landing, y'all. So it was going to be a direct headwind, but now it's a 14 knot crosswind. This will be my first landing in this airplane. Or will it be my first crash in this plane? Y'all go ahead and do your predictions in chat. Exclamation predict, and then type in a negative number. And that negative number is going to represent my descent rate when I hit the ground. How fast am I going down when I hit the ground? Hopefully not too fast, and hopefully on all the wheels, which I do have gear down. This goes through. That's a pretty accurate prediction. If I was flying the Cessna, the 200 is a spot on prediction. In this plane, I'm not sure. This will be my very first landing in this aircraft, and I'm definitely going to have to crab it. I'm not even sure what the landing rate is. I mean, how fast or slow I should be going. I didn't research anything on this airplane before tonight. Holy crap. 11 knots now. Not the best, but not too awful bad. What did I? Oh, it didn't. Oh, dang it. Uh-oh. We're doing a little Tokyo drift. It didn't work. What? What the heck? Well, sorry about that. Y'all put in your predictions and then my tool didn't even work. Oh well. All right, I'm just gonna Whoa, what the heck? Scruffy, slow down, dude. What the heck? What a show, right? I hope those of y'all that gifted subs and bits just got your money's worth. You're all thinking, what? I donated stuff to Scruff for this. Is this really what I paid for? Oh, you got to roll on, Infidel Fireman. So good to see you. I appreciate you jumping in and flying along, man. I really do appreciate it. It's really good to see you. I'm glad you're back home. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Hey, I'll be back tomorrow morning, Infidel Fireman. If you can fly along and you want to, feel free to. And I'll be in the 172, the good old faithful 172 tomorrow morning. All right, I'm going to stop right here. Take a quick pee break, and then we'll continue. Yeah, we got plenty of time. Alrighty. I'll leave it right here where you can see everyone loading in, flying along. Yeah. So be sure to hit those F's in chat. I'll be right be right back. Give me like 3 to 5 minutes. Be sure to hit those F's in chat. Be right back. Thank you for that part. This goes through you trying to play the flute along with the music. All right, so I am back, ready to take off again. Let's see who all's with us. I know some of these airports are going to be kind of busy because they're very popular airports. USAPR is a member of the community. I'm not so sure that USAPR is flying along with us, although I think they are. Versh is flying along with us. We got Luminator here. Acid Nitro's here. Let's see here. There's a couple people that are so close I can't see them. All right, let's see here. Which runway? I think we need to fly out of the runway we flew into. So runway 27. Runway 27 will be the runway we need to fly out of to keep the wind a semi. No, wait, that'll give us a tailwind. So we need to fly. Yeah, we need to head to the left. I'm sorry. We need to fly out of runway 09 to have a little bit, just a tiny bit of an headwind. EGCC heading to EGCC. Nice, Fire Sandy. So I'm going to do a tour of Liverpool, and then we'll fly over it and we'll take a look at Manchester. And I don't know that I'm even going to do a touch and go at Manchester. I think, I just kind of put it there as a waypoint more than anything. So let's go ahead and get up there. Oh, it's really windy. The winds are, and it's raining too. What? It's 13 knots, 13 knot crosswind, Dryson. It's pretty crazy. The winds have been really wild. Yeah, you can see the windsocks almost standing straight out. EGCC heading to EGLL. All right, awesome, Fire Sandy. Yeah, so I'm going to get back here where Vershkalkos is, Vershkalkos, and then we'll fly out of there. That way we'll have a slight bit of a headwind anyways. Yeah, the windsock's like sticking straight out. It's crazy. Oh, come on now. Are we really doing this tonight? And sorry for taxiing on the grass too, y'all. I usually, yeah, I know. And the offline warnings too, right? I usually taxi the right way, but since I was already on the grass, I figured I'd just finish up taxiing on the grass. So my apologies. I fuss to myself all the time that I should fly more realistically than I do. Oh, Rolling Mall. That was Rolling Mall that was there, right there, beside me. And Chris. Okay, cool. All righty. So, and Fire Sandy. That's right, Fire Sandy. How did I didn't see your name tag out there. Sorry about that. Fire Sandy also flying along. All right. Let's go ahead and take off. Oh, the winds, holy crap. I've got a bunch of left rudder in. Holy moly. Oh my gosh, the winds are gonna crash me before I ever take off. Wow. That was a wild takeoff. Sorry about that. And landing gear up. Yeah, that's pretty scary. In real life, I feel like we probably would have broke something. It really was with the wind and everything. That really was. It was going crazy. I think I'm gonna roll back weather now, and just for the sole purpose of this is supposed to be a sightseeing tour. So let's see some sights, right? So now I've changed the weather. All right, let's fly over to Liverpool. Check it out. I'm going to do I'm sorry, I can't even talk. I don't know what I'm going to do. You're heading to EGL. Okay, Fire Sandy. I'm going to do a pattern. Excuse me. There we go. That's the word. I'm going to fly one pattern around the airport, give y'all time to get up in the air. And then we'll fly over to Liverpool and check it out. and then we'll fly over to Manchester and check it out. And then we'll fly over the countryside to London, which I'm super excited to see London. London is cool. You live there. Oh, you lived there for a year? Did you really? That's nice. That's pretty cool. I have never been overseas before. The only time I've been out of the country was I went to somewhere in Canada. I don't know if it was Toronto. What's the closest big RSNN? Thank you for the resub, RSNN. Thank you for that. How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. RSNN is another flight sim streamer friend of the community here. How are you doing, RSNN? Let me give Air a shout out really quick. Oh, Dryson. I need to give Dryson a shout out too.
What?
I'm doing really well, Air. Thank you. There we go. Sorry, my video shout outs are totally whacked today.
Oh, where did the ghost go if he was able to? Oh, look at this. This is cool. Let's fly through this. Heck yeah.
I don't know what's up with my video shout outs, why they're acting up, but I apologize that they are acting up. Thank you so much, RSNN, for that. And you're welcome, Dryson. And RSNN, thank you for the resub. All right, so now we're going to head to Liverpool, which is just up the river here, or up the channel. And from here, we'll head over to Manchester, and then we'll follow the countryside over to London. Oh yeah, London's definitely worth the visit, dude. I hope one day I will have the opportunity to do some world traveling. I have been all over the United States, but I've never been outside the country, with the exception of there's one large city in Canada that's just north or in the vicinity of Maine in the United States. As a kid, we traveled there. I don't remember anything about it except I've been outside the country to Canada one time, and that's all I remember. But what I'm really excited about, and y'all are going to be sick of hearing it, is the Flight Sim Expo next year. It cannot come quick enough. I am really, really excited about going to FS Expo. As soon as I got the date, in fact, before the date was even released, I had already told my wife, plan on me going to wherever. I thought it was going to be in San Diego, to an expo, a Flight Sim Expo. And then I was even more excited when they said Houston, because that's even closer for me. Okay, that must have been it then. Thank you, Disco Stu. I was trying to think of where, but I have no idea. But yeah, it probably was Montreal. I know it was it seemed to be just over the border, but it was a bigger town. And what really sticks in my mind, had it not been for this event, I would probably not have remembered it. But what makes it stick in my mind is the TV caught on fire. So the TV shorted out. I remember sparks, and I remember a horrible smell. And that's all I remember about the entire trip was the TV. Canada only has 5 big cities. So I guess that was it. If that's the one that's closest to Maine, then yeah, that was it. but I had to be really young. Oh, Dry said it was when I was a kid. We were on vacation in Canada, and the only thing I remember about the vacation, because it had to have been, I was a really, really small kid, because we moved here when I was 10, and it was way before then. So I would say I was probably 5 or 6. The only thing I remember about it was the TV in the hotel room caught on fire, shorted out, and I remember the sparks and I remember the smell, but that's all I remember. Montreal smells, that's it for sure. Wow, that's an interesting something, whatever that is. So is that a water tower right there? Liverpool, that said Liverpool on it. Does anyone know if that was a water tower? Ooh, what is this? The cathedral looks really cool. The Royal Liver Building. That looks really nice. Oh, is that a big, that's a big, like a cruise ship or something right there. I'm gonna have to go, we gotta go check it out too. Let me go ahead before I forget about it. Swing over here and look at it. National Lampoon, it really is verse. I didn't think about that, but yeah, it totally is. That's pretty hilarious. And hey, it wouldn't surprise me if the whole vacation wasn't similar to that, because that's just kind of the way it was. Wow, that's a big ship. Funny to have a faulty TV story from Montreal. Your brother and I were staying in a hotel and the TV broke down. Had to get a hotel repair guy. Uh-oh, wait a minute. I don't want to crash. Hotel. Something wrong with the TVs in Montreal, right? I wish I knew more about it one of these days. So I go visit my mom every Thursday. I go to her house and spend the afternoon with her. I leave work around 3 and then I spend a couple hours with her every Thursday. I need to ask her about that next time I'm visiting. In fact, I'll see her Monday. I'll see her Monday because we'll be celebrating Independence Day. So I'll ask her about it then. Okay, I want to look at these two buildings, or these two waypoints, points of interest, and then we'll move on. Another thing we had when I was a kid, Mom and Dad had a Dodge station wagon. It was yellow, and it had that seat in the back that would flip up, and the kids could sit in it facing the back of the vehicle. We used to love to sit in the back of that thing. And so it really, I mean, when you say like National Lampoon's Vacation, it truly was a lot like it, because we had, of course, it wasn't the family truckster, but it was a vehicle that was a big old school station wagon that we were vacationing in. So that is kind of funny. What is this? Oh, another stadium. Anfield Stadium. Oh, cool. So this is another football stadium. Yep. Which is what we call soccer, of course. All right, so now we'll leave here and head over to Manchester. So Manchester's not too far away at all from here. I'm just looking, gonna do a quick sweep and make sure I didn't miss any points of interest. Doesn't look like I did. No. Okay, good deal. So now we'll head over to Manchester. So my heading, let me adjust my heading really quick. So what my heading shows right now is the heading that we'll be heading to go over there. Old-fashioned station wagon. Yeah, I guess it would be called a rumble seat, Disco Stew. We used to love to sit in that back seat that faced the other direction. Those were really fun times. And I remember it wasn't in that station wagon. There was another car. I think my mom and dad had an old Impala too, like the old school 60 something Impala. And I remember driving from Massachusetts, where we were living at the time, to South Carolina, where mom's family lived. And exactly, that's what I was about to say, Disco Stew. I remember laying in the back seat, laying on the floor of the back floorboard, falling asleep to the rumbling of the engine and the droning of the engine, and driving down the road and falling asleep back there. Yeah, those were wild. That was crazy times back then, and we survived, right? Yeah, some had the whole back windows that went down. Yeah, one of ours. So we had two station wagons at different times. One of them was power, and then the other one had a crank that you'd crank up and down. The 4 kids in your family slept in the back of a pickup truck with a cab on it and sleeping bags, right? Oh, the old Volvo wagon had back-facing seats. That's cool. So I know this wasn't a Volvo. One of them was a Dodge, and the other one, I want to say, was a General Motors product, but I can't remember which one it was. Maybe an Oldsmobile wagon. Because I remember seeing the Body by Fisher step plate. You only flew out the window a couple times. Yeah, exactly. Thankfully, there were no head-on collisions, or anything that would have thrown us, or rollovers that would have thrown us anywhere. But really, back then, the only distractions were your kids. You weren't on cell phones or anything like that. I can't tell you the number of times, though, that like myself and my sister and my brother, we'd be back there arguing, and my dad, while he's driving, reaching behind us and trying to, slap us. Y'all stop fighting. Trying to drive. Those were good times. Good times. Would I do it over again? Heck yes. Would I do things differently? Very little. Very little. Yes, I would. There are things I would do differently looking back on my life. But the majority, the huge majority of it, I would keep the same. Have we hashtag 22? Nope. Nice. It's unusual not to have any name tag. Oh, there we go. Not to have any user tags in the front. You gonna abort the flight? Okay, Fire Sandy. Night, Fire Sandy. Sleep well, my friend. I'll be back tomorrow morning if you'd like to fly along, Fire Sandy. We'll be leaving Japan and flying over some islands in Russia, some Russian-owned islands in the Pacific tomorrow morning. I know exactly, Verse. Exactly. I wish we could. Those were such fun times. And yet, was it dangerous? Yes, I know it was, but we survived. And I wish my grandkids could have the experiences growing up that I had. Your younger brother dangled a huge rubber spider in your dad's face. Oh, wow. So my dad, sorry, I got choked up on that one. My dad absolutely hated spiders. I mean, snakes. I'm sorry. I had spiders on my mind. My dad absolutely hated snakes. So went to the, they called it a 5 and dime back then, but that's what my dad called it, because that's what it was when he was younger. But it was more like a drugstore that had like cool toys and stuff in it. We went there and I got a rubber snake one time and did the same thing Disco Stew. While my dad's driving, I showed him the rubber snake and he flipped slam out, but he grabbed the snake and threw it out the window. Excuse me. And I still remember that. The first swat was at the spider and the second was your brother. Yeah, and my mom fussed at my dad. You shouldn't have thrown it out the window. And well, he shouldn't have. Anyways, you know how much I hate snakes. I mean, it really was just the rubber snake. It was just the rubber snake. Oh man. You know, a lot of people told me once I flew the Pipers, the Arrows, that I would not look back or go back to the Cessna. I like the Cessna better. I like it better. I mean, I like this plane, and it handles well now that it's not windy. And I'm sure I could get used to it for sure. But just nothing beats that good old Cessna. Maybe one day I'll find something that'll replace it. And if I flew this plane enough, I'd probably be just as comfortable with it as I am the Cessna. Being fair. There's a nice little sports facility here. That must be a school. Maybe a university to have two fields like that, because that looks like a pretty major arena right there. Yeah, right, Iowa Scotsman. The only thing, my mom and dad, both when we lived in Massachusetts and once we moved here, oh crap, I forgot to look at the nuclear power station before we left Liverpool, but it's too late to turn back now. The only places that my parents forbade us, the only places we couldn't go were in Massachusetts. There was a place called the Sand Dunes. And I guess their way of scaring us from going to the sand dunes was they said that the sand dunes that people had died at the sand dunes collapsing. I don't see that happening. As an adult, I don't understand how that could happen, because these weren't like really big sand dunes. But I think kids went out there and did things that they didn't want us exposed to at the time. So that was the only place that they forbade us to go, or forbade. They forbid us to go was there. And then when we moved here, we pretty much could go wherever the heck we wanted to go. I remember driving my bike as a 10-year-old, riding my bike 10 miles to my grandmother's house. There is no freaking way that I would let either of my grandkids or even my daughter when she was 10 take the same path that I took But it was a different world back then, and I don't mean that as a throwback to my parents for letting me do it. It's just different times now than it was then. And playing in the woods, man, we played in the woods like crazy. Had such a fun time. All right, so this is the city of Manchester we're coming up on now. I see a waypoint, not a waypoint, a point of interest up here. And y'all feel free to do a touch and go at the airport if you are so inclined. I pretty much just put the airport in the flight plan as a waypoint. And neither you nor your dad like spiders. I don't like spiders either, Iowa Scotsman. So I don't know. Well, I probably would. I probably would swat it out if one of my grandkids was to do that to me. I don't know what it is about spiders that I don't like them, but I do not. I don't care what type of spider it is. I do not like. Oh my gosh, really? Super Typhon? Ugh, not me. Spiders give me the creepies. Your 19-year-old is at a hotel in Toronto right now to Smash Brothers. Oh, cool. Oh yeah, Disco Stew for sure. It's a totally different world. Hang on a minute. Let me get down low. Well, he was walking. Yeah. That's cool. There's actually a Lego set built off of that stadium right there. Do any of y'all happen to have that Lego set by any chance? I'm pretty sure that's the stadium that the Lego set's built off of. No, don't nosedive on me. Yes, we are going to fly all the way down to London today. This plane's fast enough to where we won't have a problem getting there at all today. So we'll fly to London today, and then tomorrow we're going to leave Japan and fly over some Russian some islands that are Russian territories as we continue our way to Alaska in the connection store tomorrow. Yeah, screens definitely don't help matters at all. I mean, they're very useful. I get it, but they definitely take kids away from the outdoors where they could really learn a lot. Oh yeah, Dryson, yeah. They're like side by side. Cyber Josie, how are you doing, my friend? Good to see ya. Hope you are well. Happy weekend to you. Happy Canada Day. For those of y'all that are our Canadian friends, happy Canada Day. And then our U.S. friends, happy Independence weekend. Happy Independence Day weekend. Kind of ironic that we're flying in England on Independence Day weekend. It never even clicked with me that that's what I was doing until someone, I think it was Monday, brought that to my attention and said, really, you're going to fly England on Independence Day weekend? You about to get on the Splatoon grind? Heck yeah. Hey, when's Splat 3 releasing? Have they pushed, I think, and I could be wrong on this, haven't they pushed back the release date for Splat 3 or no? All right, so now I'm going to head on down. We'll make our way down to London now. Unless there's some other thing that y'all have seen that you want to point out to me. Oh, Dryson, you're going to head to bed 4 a.m. What? Dude, Dryson, thank you so much for hanging out so long. Yeah, 4 a.m. I have never stayed up to 4 a.m. ever in my life that I can remember. So have a good night. Have a good morning and a good rest, my friend. Always good to see you. Take care. Sleep well. Yeah, I've always been a person that had to have a lot of sleep, even as a teenager. I wasn't the teen that stayed up, you know, all night and then slept all day. That just was not me. You're going to avoid going to Houston next year, but you're having second thoughts. You just have to hire a bodyguard. Dude, you really need to go. You really need to go. I've been to Houston before, which it's a different, that was several years ago, but I think we'll be safe as long as we stay, you know, in the area that everything is located. It should be fine. I'll tell you what's crazy though. I didn't realize that Memphis, Tennessee was as wild as it is. Clockmaster, what's up, dude? How are you doing, man? Good to see you. Clockmaster PC lives only about an hour from me. We have actually met in real life over at Triple Tree Aerodrome, hung out a little while, watching some planes fly in. How you doing, Clockmaster? Easy for me to say. Clockmaster, good to see you, man. And Clockmaster is another streamer as well. Haven't seen you stream in a while though, Clockmaster. What's happening, man? Hope you're well. Doing some DCS World. Heck yeah. I was watching a video on TikTok actually earlier today. A truck that was in Memphis at a dealership, their body shop, that had 74 bullet holes in it. It didn't appear that anybody had been in the truck when it was getting shot up, but like the windows were shot up, the body of the truck. And this isn't an old truck that was like in a junkyard. This is a new truck. It was at a body shop to get estimates on it. And the guy that works at the dealership said that the insurance companies were, you know, they were looking at it and they weren't sure what they were going to do. I mean, but I would think they would just have to total it. I mean, that many bullet holes would be really hard to fix and do right. Just got done flying with Corey. Oh, yeah, that's right. He was flying. Still setting things back up with stream and VR. I've been a bit. Oh, dude, I'm doing really well. Thank you, Clockmaster. I've been doing really well. Things are good. Yeah, that's a good one, Disco Stu. All right, so we're going to do a flyover of Manchester Airport. Again, if y'all want to do a touch and go, feel free to do so. But I'm just going to do a flyby. Tell you what I'll do. I'll buzz the tower. I'll buzz both towers. How about that? Oh, that was close. All right, so now we're gonna make our way over the countryside to London we go, y'all. To London we go. And so this is another scenery. This airport is a redone airport scenery that I downloaded. Splatoon 3 drops in 70 days. Thank you, Cyber Josie. I was wondering when it was dropping. Really, the only game that I'm excited about releasing is Silk Song, which is Hollow Knight 2. And many of y'all know I used to be a variety streamer, and I played a lot of games like Hollow Knight 2. I've done several Splatoon streams. I actually did Twitch Sing streams. Did a lot of different things. But since I discovered Flight Sim, I really have not done anything even off stream except playing flights and just chill flights in Flight Sim. But I am excited about Silk Song coming out, and I probably will buy it. And there was another game that's an indie game that I was gonna buy, but I'm still kind of undecided. It's coming out soon. It's actually got a demo out now, and it's you can pre-purchase the game. It's called Endling. But I'm not gonna buy it now. I mean, I am 100% all about Flight Sim. There we go. Chris in the Spitfire. Heck yeah. I should have jumped in the Spitfire tonight. The only reason I didn't jump in the Spitfire is because I had posted on the Flight Sim events calendar that I was going to be flying this plane, or I totally would have flown the Spitfire. But I promise y'all that sometime before the end of this month, I'm going to research and study, and we'll do a historic Spitfire flight. And we'll have to do it in formation. It's going to be a ton of fun, and hopefully I'll have some information too about, you know, the flight paths that we'll be taking and everything. Chris, those are amazing flights. I'm also narrating another air show. So there's going to be an air show on Monday. I don't have the information for that air show though, but I'm doing the narration for it. I got the script earlier. I got the script yesterday, I think it was earlier today. I think it was yesterday. I got the script, and I've just got to record it. I told him I wouldn't be able to do the air show live because I'm going to be with my family, and then we're going on vacation next week. But I do have the script for the air show, so I'll be doing the narrating for that. Oh, thank you, Cyber Josie. But Josie, so people that have a different username in chat than what they do, than what they stream with, or if you stream on another platform, I just tell y'all to shout yourselves out. So there's you and the Westinator 89, and then Billsy on Twitch, that I just have y'all shout yourselves out. So yeah, just go ahead, and I don't mind if you post a link. It's just too hard for me to remember the different usernames that are different than what your name is in chat, and then to type it out's a little difficult too. So especially when flying. So I don't mind if you type out, if you post your own shout out. There you go. Hey, Lena, how's it going? So there's Cyber Josie. There's a shout out for Cyber Josie, who's another streamer. Also, a musician, I guess we could call you a musician. Cargo Fire. What's up, Cargo Fire? Lena, how are you doing? Lena NDA is another streamer friend. Tuba Flight, welcome on in. How are you doing? Cargo Fire, what is up, my friend?
I know it's not supposed to go.
How you doing, Cargo Fire? Tuba Flight, thank you so much for the first time chat. Thank you for the follow. Also, dude, I am doing fantastic, Cargo. Thank you so much. What were you guys doing? Of course, I'm sure you were playing Microsoft Flight Sim. Or no, what were you doing? Because I forgot.
No, it's not supposed to go like this.
I'm looking over here. Y'all were doing Microsoft Flight Sim. Happy Friday and happy 4th to you as well, my friend. For those of y'all that are Canadian, happy Canada Day to you. My shout outs are kind of broke, so sorry about the pauses in the videos. Ori, I am on US East. I am on East US server. Oh, nice. The Phoenix A320. St. Louis to what's CLT? Is that Charlotte? That's not Charlotte, is it? St. Louis to where? JK, what's happening, man? How are you doing? It is Charlotte. Okay. I live so close to Charlotte, you would think that I would know the ICAO code for it. Thank you for that. Cool. So how was the flight? How was the stream? Lena, that's not a poor life choice. I'm sorry. That is normal. In the Scruffy Tam household, cookies at 10 p.m. is absolutely normal. What would be a poor, well, never mind. It wouldn't be a poor life choice. It would actually be a good choice for me, but eating something healthy. But anyways, yeah, Charlotte, NASCAR Central. I'm 2 hours from Charlotte. We actually take our students to the 4Y Nationals whenever they have it, and then we go on the winter race as well. I think they call it, is it the Winter Nationals up there? I forgot what they call it, but anyways, the drag races. Very chill flight, lots of ATSIM, ATC, so great name for coverage. Awesome, dude. Awesome. From scratch, not store-bought, pre-made, and you don't use the mixer. Oh, nice, Lena. So do you hand knead, or do you stir with a spoon? Ori, my sim username is ScruffyTam, just like it is on Twitch. Rathole, how are you doing, my friend? So Rathole is another streamer. Ori, I think you're a streamer as well, aren't you? I got some shout outs I need to do really quick. We already shouted out Cargo Fire. Thank you again, Cargo Fire, for that awesome raid. Two-Tone Murphy has raided me tonight, and then you raided me. Selena, Cargo, Rathole.
I have to go back over.
I don't. Yeah, Ori, thank you. I was about to say you're not a streamer. You corrected me on that last stream. Thank you.
We set the parking brake, bro.
It was kind of more of a mashed blend with the back of a spoon.
Willis?
My mom used to do that too. You've been doing a lot of iRacing, JK? I've got several friends that do iRacing. It looks really freaking cool. I am I'm about this close to buying F1. Is that what you're talking about? Like F122? Is that what you fly? I'm looking really close. I mean, looking you don't remember that clip? And the clip is froze. It's okay. That's what's been happening. iRacing is really cool. iRacing is its own simulator. Okay, didn't realize that. Thank you. Taking a break before getting to F122. I've been watching some F122. Mr. P. I've been watching Mr. P, and I got to be honest with you. It's really intriguing to me. However, I am addicted and stuck on flight simming though. Yeah, Mr. P is an absolute legend. He's a really cool guy. I really enjoy his streams. He streams a little early for me in the mornings, but it's pretty cool. Oh, you got your first clip, Cyber Josie. That's awesome. You are finding an emerald ore at almost every surface level on a mountain in a hardcore world. That scenario is extremely rare. That's your first clip in the new channel. Cool. Do I follow F1? So I love, the only sport that I really care about is motorsports. So Cargo Fire, if I could get a channel that I could watch F1 on, then yes, I would totally watch any motorsport. I'm down for watching, but I'm not one to subscribe to the individuals. So like NHRA is the top of my motor racing list, but I'm not going to subscribe to the NHRA channel, because by the time you subscribe to all the channels, you may as well just go back to buying cable, and I'm just not going to do that. So unfortunately, that's a really long description. You're not big on F1, but those short track oval races are thrilling in a sense. And see, JK, and to each their own. I mean, just like some people fly airliners and some are general aviation like I am, I'm not a NASCAR fan. So NASCAR, although I do like motorsports, and I've been to NASCAR races, and I've watched maybe in my lifetime, maybe 10 races, if that, on TV. NASCAR's at the very bottom of my race car list. Still need to do some work on the streaming side of things for when you're doing races in iRacing. Stream duration, super Typhon. As soon as we get to London and we do a tour of London, just flying around London, then that'll be it. So however long it takes, I would say probably another hour to an hour and a half. But there's a couple things that keep me from purchasing F1 22 or F1, you know, any of the racing sims. And that is, I know that you can fly it using the equipment I have, but I won't be content doing that. I'll have to buy all the stuff. So it's finances, and I love flying. You don't watch NASCAR, you just found driving on the simulator is very sad. Oh, okay, cool, yeah. So when I was at the dealership as a technician back in the 80s and 90s, General Motors used to somehow, I don't know if it's a dealership thing or if it's a General Motors thing, but anyway, somehow we got tickets to the Busch Grand National Series races in Rockingham, and we would go to watch those whenever we'd get free tickets to it. And so I enjoyed the races because I love the smell of the fuel, the racing fuel, and the sound of the engines, but I just don't care for the going around in circles. Oh, Rolly Mall, you got to go? No problem. Rolly Mall, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for flying along. I really appreciate you, and I'll try to catch one of your streams soon, but take care. Have a wonderful day. We got a hashtag 22 going on now. So I see no name tags at all, and I know I've got people flying along. We had a lot flying along earlier. Oh no, there's Chris F there. It just came back on right when I was saying that. So there's Chris F flying along in the Spitfire. We've got Verse right there still. Disco Stew, I recognize that name, of course. Roman plays Ori. There's Ori. So Ori, are you seeing me now? Carlos and Mary Malarkey. I don't know if Mary's with us or not. They're playing a CRJ. You went to the Busch Series in Loudon, New Hampshire. It was really a lot of fun. Okay, Chris, you see me, cool. You're in a Baron 58 ahead of me. Okay, cool. Thank y'all. So yeah, the Busch Series races. Funny story, and I can't remember if I told this on stream or if this was a story I told in real life. I want to say it was in real life. So the very first bush race we went to, we got there and I'm like, why is everyone sitting at the top of the grandstand? I want to sit close to the front and be able to see, see things. I want to sit close to the track. So we sat, of course there was plenty of seating right near the track. So we sat right on the front row. And it wasn't long before I realized why no one was sitting on the front row of a NASCAR race. Because not only can you not see squat except a blur of a car flying by you, because you can't see the other side of the track. Yes, exactly, Jay. You see nothing, and like the side of my face was just full of rubber. It was, oh my gosh, like I was digging rubber out of my ears for days. So I learned really quick where to sit at a NASCAR race. Now drag racing, holy crap. I love drag racing. And what I like about the NHRA events is you can go to the pits. You're free to wander around and you can actually talk to the drivers. You can talk to the pit crew. I love the smell of nitromethane. So I'm the guy that whenever they crank up the cars, there's a big crowd gathered around the tents. If you've ever been to an NHRA event, there's usually a big crowd around the tents. And then when they crank up the top fuel cars, everyone backs up because it's like, it's that nitromethane is like tear gas. I'm the guy that moves closer. I love the smell of it, and I don't mind the burning eyes. I just love it. So I breathe it in. Just goes through. That's hilarious. At least I was practicing safe racing because I had lots of rubber. Exactly. Yeah, it can also be dangerous if there's a crash. Exactly, Versh. So I learned a lot of lessons that first day. Thankfully there were no crashes. We have the Rockford Speedway here, which is a short track. If you sit right on turn 3, you'll get pelted with rubber. Yeah. And they're loud. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're super loud, super fun. So I wanted to experience it one time without ear protection. So I always wear ear protection. I can hear really, really good. Still, even at 53, I have very good hearing. But I wanted to be able to hear them without ear protection. And wow, it's loud. It's loud. Yeah, everyone's wearing PPE and here I am. Yep. Beef stew bacon. Ooh, beef stew bacon. I love that username. Y'all making me hungry. Y'all making me hungry with this username. What's up, beef stew bacon? How are you doing? Good to see you. Iowa Scotsman, where are you flying? Did I miss you saying where you're flying? I'm sorry if I did. What are you flying and where are you flying? Beef stew bacon, welcome on in. I'm Scruffy Tam. I've been a gamer since the 70s. I've been streaming since September of 2020 and flight simming since September of 2021. Are you a flight simmer? Always wear your hearing protection. Yeah, I just wanted to hear it one time without it. But yeah. Kids are all sleeping. Cookies in jeopardy. Lena, I'm going to whisper you my address. Feel free to ship me any cookies that don't get ate. Oh no, I see what you're saying now. The cookies are in jeopardy because you're going to eat them all before the kids get them. That is so me. That is me, Lena. In fact, I would probably eat them before the kids ever got them. That's cool. And yeah, okay, cool. Well, Beef Stew, if you would like to fly along with us, send me the crumbs. If you'd like to fly along with us, Beef Stew, everyone's always welcome to fly along at any time. Y'all, I see a nuclear station up here, so I'm going to fly over to it. Let's check out this nuclear station. So anytime I'm streaming Beef Stew, even if I'm not streaming and you want to fly along with me, feel free just to jump on in. You don't have to ask. You don't have to do anything except just, you know, jump in and fly. You work in a super noisy environment. Oh yeah, or you'd go deaf, not deaf, but you'd be very hard of hearing quickly. I know people that have been in the car business, not a tire business. People that have been in the tire business for most of their lives that can't hear anything because of all the noise of air. You forgot to put in ears at the range and fire enough run shot of your service weapon. Oh yeah, for sure. And I've done that before too. I've had to listen to, when I'm at the shooting range, my rifles without hearing protection, just to hear how loud it really is. And it just saying it's loud. TLPL SVMC in the DC-6 for on-air flight. Oh, cool. So you were flying with Arctic Turn? Were you flying with Arctic Turn? Flopper, what's up, Flopper? How are you doing? Love your username also. Second attempt at the flight. The sound levels where you work is louder than an airliner jet? Wow. If you don't mind me asking, Ori, what do you do for work?
First of all,
Hey, settle down. Take it easy. What the scallop?
I'm a goofy goober.
Oh, that was only a 9mm? Wow. Thank you so much for that follow also, Flopper. I appreciate that. I am so close to 20 followers away from Twitch saying that I have 1,800 followers. And y'all, thank you so much for the support. It's amazing to me how quickly the channel has grown in just the short amount of time that I've been a flight simmer. Thank you. Your flight sim hasn't been working lately and tested it today and it still didn't work. What kind of problem are you having, Beef Stew? And are you on PC or Xbox? Okay, you're part of the VA. Gotcha. Okay. That's awesome, Iowa Scotsman. I love that we can give back as streamers to the world that we live in. Chris, what are you doing, dude? Chris, you've already given 5. You gave 10 earlier. Chris, thank you so much. Wow. Average Gaming Gamer, enjoy your sub. Stick Figure Kiss, enjoy your sub. Seamus Malarkey, enjoy your sub. T-Mark59 and Slim Man, enjoy your gift subs. Courtesy of Chris F. Chris. Thank you. Thank you so very much. T-Mark, how you doing? Good to see you. Xbox and it might be internet problems. Okay, yeah. I'm not that familiar with the Xbox, so I apologize. I can't really give you any advice on that. Chris, dude, thank you so much, man. Get some hype to Chris F629 there. I even forgot what I was talking about. So, Flopper, if you would like to fly along with us, let me extend my invitation as I do for everybody. Anyone that would like to fly along with me is always welcome to. The closest airport will always be up here in the upper right hand corner, and I'm on US East. Oh, you don't have flight sim? No problem, Flopper. We work with electric water pumps and air compressor just below level requires ears. Just put in your AirPods, that drowns it out. Oh, that's cool that works. Yeah, that's okay, Flopper. So I was kind of where you're at. In August of last year, probably in July of last year, there was a streamer friend of mine who needs to get back to streaming if you're listening. And that would be the Kung Fu Kangaroo, who was streaming this. And I thought it was just some, I mean, yes, it's a game. Okay. It's not a true simulator, but it's still, I call it a simulator. And yeah, I know the debate, but I just thought it was some game, like just play around or whatever. I didn't realize it was so immersive. So I got to asking him about it, and he told me all about it, and finally I bought it, and oh my gosh, I love it. So hopefully, Flopper. Yeah, so hopefully, Flopper, you'll try it out and you will love it just as much as I do. We are all lovers of flight and flying here on this community, but we're also lovers of people. I love people. So thank you for being here, even though you're not a flight simmer. Oh, no HOTAS? Guess what? I started out with this. This is what I started flying with, is the an Xbox controller. But then I bought a HOTAS really quick. Oh, beef stew, dude. It is so... I had no clue how detailed it was. And then the mods that people come out with almost on a daily basis, but you know, so often. I've got a mod for the Cessna 172, which is what I normally fly, that makes it very near study level. So everything on that plane works, and it works like it should in real life. So I've got that mod. The developer came in and gave it to me Tuesday. It's not for sale yet, but he gave it to me, I think it was Tuesday, and I've got it installed. I'm going to fly it tomorrow, but I won't be like testing it and all that stuff. I'm just going to be flying my 172 with it. You have 2 X-52s? Nice. Waiting a year to see if Logitech wants me to send your defective one back. Wait a minute now. Why do you have to wait a year to see if they want you to send it back, Jay? I've got an X-56. There is an A10, but from what no, there's not an A10. I don't think. There's an A10 in DCS. You know what? I think there is an A. No, I don't think there is. I'm sorry for going back and forth. I'm pretty sure there's not an A10. Yeah, and like Iowa Scotsman said, I mean, you can get pretty inexpensive things, because in the warranty claim they told you to hang on to the old one. Oh, okay, I'm with you, Jay. So they did replace the old one, and now you just got to hold on to the other one and see. I'm with you. Okay. So Versh, is the A10 the one that the inside isn't modeled at all? That's why I kind of went back and forth. So the A10 is in DCS, or Versh, is the A10 in DCS or in Microsoft Flight Sim? So I was thinking that there may be one in Microsoft Flight Sim, but it's not modeled well at all, and the inside is basically an empty shell. But I'm not sure. Both. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I knew there was one. I knew there was an A10 in DCS, but I wasn't sure about it in Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm a huge fan of the A10. I love the Warthog. Yeah, Iowa Scotsman, in just less than a year, I've got Flight Sim equipment laying everywhere in this room. And it's crazy how quickly I fell for Microsoft Flight Sim, and how much stuff I've invested in it. F-16 is your bird of choice. So I will be learning how to fly the F-16 in formation soon. I've got to get the bindings right on my HOTAS, and I've got an X-56 HOTAS. Once I get the bindings right for the F-16 I'll be flying, then I'll be learning to formation flies. So I'm a member of the Flight Sim Thunderbirds. We're a formation flying group, but I'm not one of the pilots. I'm actually the narrator for the team. I'm the voice of the team. DCS has the A10 and the A10A and the A10C too, which you have both. A10C is an $80 module. Wow. The Hercules, the empty shell. Thank you, Versh. Oh yeah, the minigun on the A10 is absolutely amazing. I love it. I love it. Bacon, what's up, Bacon? How are you doing? Happy Friday to you. Happy weekend. Happy Canada Day to those of y'all that are living in Canada. You're lurking, but now you have a poem for me. All right, Sam, what is it? Yes, the brrr. If you hear the brrr, you better hope it wasn't aimed at you. Rose Red, you're going to bed. Sam, that is hilarious. Thank you, Sam. Good night, babe. Have a good night. So Tam the OG is my daughter, if y'all didn't know. Stand tall for America's Ambassadors in Blue, your 2022 air demonstration team, known throughout the world as the Thunderbirds. Sorry for blowing your ears out. You like slaving your Mavericks and then watching the target explode on the end. Oh, dude, I've got DC. Oh, thank you, Ori. I've got DCS, but I need to spend more time in DCS, but I just don't have time. I don't have time for anything other than flight sim, family, and my job. So if y'all have not heard me do the narration before for the air show, type in exclamation WOTW. There was an air show on Microsoft Flight Sim, and I did the introduction. Thank you, Flopper. Wings Over the Web air show was a couple months ago on the Microsoft Flight Sim official channel on Twitch. I was the narrator for the opening video, and then I also did the narration for the Flight Sim Thunderbirds at the end of the show. So they were the headlining formation flying team. So you'll hear me do that exact narration about an hour before the end of the show. I think their session was about an hour. And then right at the end of the show is when they pinned me an honorary member of the team. And then shortly after that, they asked me if I wanted to join the team as a permanent member. So I am Thunderbird number 8. I am Thunderbird number 8 from Greenwood, South Carolina, Bill Scruffy Tam King. It took me about 50 hours of learning the systems of the high fidelity Warthog. Almost every button is functional, has purpose. The startup is near one way. Oh, is it really? Jay, that's awesome. Chunky, who leads the Microsoft Flight Sim Thunderbirds, he is an expert at the F-18. He actually got a hold of the actual manual, and he knows the F-18 inside and out. He's read the entire manual from when he was a kid. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited. I don't really have time to practice with them enough to be a part of the formation flying team, to be an actual pilot. So I'm just the voice of the team. So they just give me a script and I read it, which I don't have to be at all of them. Yeah, Iowa Scotsman. I mean, I've got it. There's an update for it that I haven't done just because I don't have time. But just to let y'all know how serious I am about stream and flight simming, I had a drone business, and I pretty much just ended my drone business to spend so much, because between my drone business and videoing weddings, it was taking a lot of time away from my streams. And I couldn't focus a lot of time and energy on stream because I was editing pictures or editing video, and then flight planning and my real job and family and stuff. So I I said, you know what? Flight sim is what I really, really have a passion for. It's what I love. I love people. I love streaming. So I have, I've closed my business, my aerial business. I've got 2 clients that I'm still going to work for, but that's it. And I'm not going to do any more weddings. So I'm focusing 100% on the 3 things that really matter the most. And that's family, my full-time job, and streaming. What's up, Wookie? How are you doing? Yeah, once a week I do a nighttime stream on Friday nights. You have a thick PDF file on the A10 that you spend your spring break learning. Oh, that's cool, JK. Oh, dude, and then your HUD all started acting up. That sucks. How you doing, Wookie? Good to see you. Uh-oh, what's wrong, Flopper? So tomorrow morning, we'll wrap things up probably around 11:30 or midnight tonight here. And then I'll wake up tomorrow morning at about 6:30 a.m. and I'll start stream at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, my time, 8 a.m. my time, which is 12 noon for those of y'all in England, which I think most of you guys are in bed now, sleeping. Not bad, just put kiddo to bed and chilling. Let her stay up later tonight since it's Friday. Awesome. I remember those days as a kid, being able to stay up later on the weekends. Instead of going to bed at 7, going to bed at 7:30. No, just kidding. Nice busy interchange there. So we're getting close to London. And once again, when we get to London, I do want to spend some time just kind of flying around London, checking things out, seeing the sights. And then we'll land at Heathrow. So still flying along with us tonight. We got Versh flying along still. We got Chris F still with us. Disco still with us. Been with us the whole stream tonight. Thank y'all. You're doing an Independence Day celebration for your church right now, cooking 350 burgers. Dude, what? That's awesome. We had our celebration last Sunday evening at our church, and it was just a music, not a music. Yeah, I guess it was just a musical, special, patriotic music, but we didn't actually have a cookout or anything to go with it. You're gonna head to bed. Been running at 100% since 5 a.m. JK, I totally get you. I've been up since 5 a.m. myself, man. So have a good rest of your night. Sleep well, Jay. Thank you for being here. And if you can come in tomorrow, I'll be back tomorrow morning. Yes, there are fighter jets. Yeah, Flopper. I've got a special, the Thunderbirds F-16. But yeah, there's a ton of different fighter jets. You'll be getting some well-deserved rest for sure. For sure. Yeah, there's some really cool stuff. Oh yeah, Bacon, it does. So I've actually got the narration from the Thunderbirds. So really quick story, because we are getting close to London, but y'all know I love to tell a story, and my students love it when I get off on oh my gosh, hang on a minute. My students love it when I get off topic and start telling stories. So oh, good Lord. What am I doing? This is why I only stream at night once a week. Once a week. Okay. What was I saying? So 1 week, it's on the internet now. Yep. It's here forever. It's not going away. Once a week. Once a week. Oh my God. What am I even saying? It is late. All is well. 1 week before the air show, the Thunderbirds reached out to me and they said, our narrator is AWOL. We can't find our narrator. We don't know where he's at. Are you willing to do narration for us? And I'm like, yeah, dude, I'll learn it. I didn't realize that there was a rhythm to it. I thought you just read it. So I just started reading it. And they're like, no, Scruffy, you need to read. You need to read. I mean, go back and watch some of the Thunderbird air shows on YouTube. Really pay attention to the rhythm. Yes, the whole cadence. They said you need to listen to the cadence, the words that you need to really focus on. So I spent, in 1 week, I spent a ton of time, and two of the Thunderbirds spent a ton of time helping me get that cadence down, get the rhythm down, and which words to enunciate and stuff. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, yep. You have to hit the timing marks and everything too. Yep, you do. But I learned a ton. I learned so much, and several people that were in the stream that night, that were in the stream for the air show, told me that I did just as good, if not maybe even a little better than a real narrator at a real air show. So that made me feel good. I don't know that I would agree with that, but I felt really good about it then. Oh, you're an Air Force veteran? Oh, cool, Ori. Well, thank you for your service. That's the one, I can't think, I can't talk. That's the one armed force that I wanted to be in, was the Air Force. Oh, thank you, Wambi. I appreciate that. Yeah, but still, I mean, you still served. You took time out of your life to serve, to provide us the freedoms that we enjoy. So, no, thank you. But as a kid, I did dream of being an Air Force pilot, or at least an Air Force mechanic. But life has a way of directing us different ways. You'll take the Blue Angels? You're a Navy vet. Nice. Cool. And I've learned a lot of the differences. I've learned a lot about the differences in the Blue Angels and the Thunderbirds too. The Blue Angels do rocket. I didn't realize that the Blue Angels don't wear G-suits, whereas the Thunderbirds do wear G-suits. So in my studying and watching and learning about the Thunderbirds, that's one thing I learned. And I've seen both of them in real life, but it was as a kid. I haven't seen a live air show in person as an adult. It was all as a kid. Chris, are you a Marine? Or no, wait, who? I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about. The F-18 won't pull the same G's as the F-16. Gotcha. Thunderbirds have better sneak passes. Excuse me. Yeah, so I can't wait till the next time, which it's going to be next year. All the air shows around here have already passed. But I can't wait till they have another air show. The closest air show for me is Sumter Air Force Base, and it's about a 2.5 hour drive. But next year, I'm going to really try to make it to that one. So when I say that flight simming has totally changed my life, I absolutely mean that. Microsoft Flight Sim, I never would have thought that a simulator or a game, you know, whatever team you're on, team game, team simulator, I never would have thought that something like this could literally impact my life like it has, but it really has absolutely changed my life for the positive being in Microsoft Flight Sim. Nakams, what's happening? How are you doing? Bacon was at the show in, where was it? New Hampshire? Somewhere on the coast, I think. That was it, Delaware. Thank you. I knew it was somewhere on the coast where both of them were up there. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Solid Band? How are you doing? Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the first time chat. Hope you're doing well. I'm Scruffy Tam. How are you? The sock drawer. Yeah, I'm slowly changing it around, but if you look in chat, you see some socks out there. Hey, what's up, Chunky? How are you doing? We were just talking about the Thunderbirds. So now that Chunky's here, Chunky is the leader of the FS Thunderbirds. Let me give our team a shout out here. What's going on, Chunky? There's a shout out for the FS Thunderbirds. So y'all go follow the FS Thunderbirds. Very soon, hopefully we'll get back to streaming. Oh, Solid Band, you know of me. You're good friends with Captain Hall and CIA Cowboy Dude. Okay. If you're a good friend of them, then you're a good friend of mine as well. What is this? Oh, you know what? I was going to say, what is this shout out? But my shout outs are totally broke today, Chunky. So sorry for that crappy shout out. Caitlin, your girlfriend is here. We're about to go meet Logic. Oh, cool. That's right. Y'all got the, you got a big air show that you're going to tomorrow, right, Chunky? What's up, Caitlin? How are you doing? Good to meet you. Yeah, dude, that's so freaking awesome. I really do wish I could go, but we're taking family vacation soon. Solid Band, thank you for the follow.
What the scallop?
I'm a goofy goober!
Don't get serial murdered, right? Please don't. Please don't. I'm in South Carolina. Ori. So we're almost in London now. Once we get to London, I'm going to do a little flying around, just some sightseeing. We'll look at some of the points of interest, and then we'll wrap things up. Probably in about a half hour. I need to get in bed, preferably before midnight, since I'll be starting stream at 8 a.m. tomorrow. That way I can get a little bit of sleep tonight and then get ready for stream tomorrow morning. It's beautiful. Oh, you're still flying FSX, dude. This is so beautiful compared to anything else I've ever done. Oh, you're in Pennsylvania. So Ori, are you okay? My brother-in-law lives in Ford City / Katanning. Have you heard of those in Pennsylvania? I'm just doing a little test here. Oh, you have heard of those. They're out west, yes. So what's funny, though, Wookie and Ori and Bacon, most people that come in the stream or that I have met in real life, you haven't. See, that's exactly every person I meet. Every person I meet that's from Pennsylvania, when I ask them if they know where those are at, no, I'm on the eastern side of Pennsylvania. So yeah, Katanning and Ford City are on the left side, and they are about a half hour north of Pittsburgh. So apparently no one lives in Western Pennsylvania. It's just a joke. But they are two different countries. Yeah, it really is. It's crazy. You're in South Central PA, and most places in PA you haven't heard of are in the East. It's funny because most people that I have talked to in chat are from East Pennsylvania, and I'm like, does no one live in Western Pennsylvania except my brother? Used to go to Western PA for work a lot and have some friends that live out that way. Cool. It's beautiful. I've been there one time. Pennsylvania. I've been there one time to Ford City and Katanning, and man, it's really beautiful. It was beautiful. You know Philly and Allen, of course. Yeah, I mean, I figured everyone knew Philly, and of course everyone knows Pittsburgh, but they haven't heard because Ford City and Katanning are really small. They put French fries on everything. Stop in at Intercourse? What? Really? Intercourse, Pennsylvania? That'd be never mind. Never mind. I've said too much tonight to stick my foot in my mouth any more than what I already have. Oh, check out this airport. This is cool. Uh-oh. What airport is this? This is Cranfield Airport. That's cool. All kinds of crossings on that airport. Y'all are really working my mod tonight. Y'all are working my bot. You also have Bird in Hand and Blue Ball. That's funny. After stream, my bot's gonna be like, all right, where's my paycheck after all this work I'm done? No, that's funny. That is absolutely funny. No, I believe it. I believe it. It's hilarious. Got family in Erie? What plane am I flying tonight? Sorry, I just went silent, didn't I? Oh, Disco Stew, dude. Disco Stew. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate all that you did for me tonight. I really, really, really appreciate that. I hope you have a great night. And if you can make it in tomorrow, Disco Stew, I'll be in at my normal daytime stream time, 8 a.m. If you can make it. If not, that's fine. But thank you so much, Disco Stew. Have a good night. Take care of yourself. So this is the Just Flight. This is the PA-28R 3 made by Just Flight. And it's a Piper Aero 3. There we go. Great plane. Great plane. Several people told me if I would fly it, then I would give up the Cessna 172, but just so you know, I'm not giving up the Cessna 172, but I have enjoyed flying the plane. I have enjoyed it. And then tomorrow I'll be back in my typical old, Cessna 172 steam gauges version. But I'm going to have it at the study level, the near study level mod I've got added. So I'll have it on there tomorrow. Not that I'm going to be showing it off. Do I follow the JP Logistics? No, I don't. I don't know that I have. I don't know that I have that one, Ori. Oh, I'm sure I would. Is that on the marketplace? Oh, a free add-on from. Oh, you know what? I may. No, I don't think I do have that one. I'm thinking I do, but I may have deleted it accidentally when I deleted. So a while back, I deleted my entire community folder by accident. And I have since been trying to remember all the planes I had. Oh, everything works? Oh, yeah, I probably would like that. That's the way this add-on that I've got for the 172. It's like that. There's a new mod that hasn't released yet, but I've got a pre-release copy of it that makes the 172 a near study level. Like everything works in the gauges. When you crank up the 172 now, the gauges actually shake like they would in real life because of the engine vibrations. It's crazy. Oh, that's funny. We were talking about spiders earlier, Chunky. Welcome back. No worries. JP Logistics 152 is the predecessor for the 172. Oh, is it really? Okay. Wow, Wombi, I didn't realize that. That's cool. All right, we're coming up on London very soon. Hey, Classy, what's up, Classy? It sounds like the NFL theme song. And then it ends. Well, what's up, Classy? How are you doing? Welcome on in. Good to see you. Happy Friday to you. Happy Happy Canada Day. If you're Canadian, if you're American, happy Independence Day weekend. So ironically enough, tonight I chose England to fly on Independence Day weekend, where we gained our independence from the English back in the 1700s. Not much flight sim crashing for you today and not flying. Dude, you know, it's really weird because I've seen a lot of people where the sim is crashing, and it's been really stable for me so far today, but I've seen where it's crashing for a lot of people. Oh wow, Wombi. We all have to meet up soon for an air show this season or next. Oh yeah, for sure, Chunky. Dude, I would love to. Also, Chunky, if you've heard of Flight Sim Expo, FS Expo, you know, I think we've talked about it though. That'd be a great place to meet up, FS Expo. And if you can get a booth there for the FS Thunderbirds, that'd be really awesome. No, it's in Houston. It's in Houston, so it's closer. Houston, June 23rd through the 25th of 2023. Oh, Lena, you sent me a picture? Nice. You're going to make me hungry now. Serves him right. Don't say you didn't share. Yeah, well, this is true. I didn't say how, for you to share, right? So you did share. Yeah, last year it was in San Diego, and I was going to go wherever it is, I was going to go, even if it was in California, but no, it's going to be in Houston. The ticket registration should start in December of this year, but I'm already pricing plane tickets and eyeballing those, and I will, as soon as registration opens, be registering and looking for a hotel and stuff. Oh, no. Yeah, I know what you mean, Chunky. Yep. So what I'm hoping is going to happen, am I fighting? Yeah, you know what, Bacon, I am, even though I've got live weather turned off. Let me turn live weather back on and see what it's like. Live weather was horrendous earlier. Let's see what we're looking like now. Yeah, I see it's 17 knot crosswinds now. 20 knot crosswind, 21 knot, 22. Live weather is pretty crazy, but it's clear, so I'll fly live weather. Oh man, I'm still loving it, Chunky. But I know, you know, for you, it's a totally different reason. Yeah, I can actually hear the winds. Can y'all hear the wind? Yeah, there's a lot of issues that make zero sense. For me, I really haven't had stranger bacon. I'm flying to egg. You're right. I am. The only time I've had a CTD since New Year's Day was on my last stream, and I had a CTD right at the last airport. But other than that, I really haven't had any complaints about the sim. So I really have no complaints. To a max speed tailwind? See how fast I can go? Not right now. I mean, I have done that before, but I don't. Let's see. I really don't want to. I really don't want to break my plane. I don't even know how to do that. How do I, add a wind layer? So Chunky, I never, the ground level wind layer. Chunky, I never got my keybinds fixed on the X56, and I think it could be I'm using a really cheap USB hub, and I'm putting the stick and the throttle into the hub and then the hub into a USB port. I'm thinking it may be that's giving me issues, because before the stick was fine. I was able to do all the controls with the stick, but last night it wouldn't even work right. So I'm thinking that's what it was.
Closer and closer to real world dynamics.
Oh, okay, Chunky.
So,
Flights with Joel, what's happening, my friend?
Do a flip!
Do a flip.
How are you doing, Joel? So y'all, if you don't know Flights with Joel, and I know a lot of people, everybody knows Flights with Joel.
Oh,
how are you doing, man? Better figure it out. You just ordered one? Oh, did you really? So no, what it is, if it crashes now, you gotta be kidding me. Am I gonna get a CTD again right at the end of stream? Nope, good deal. It pulled through. So Joel, the HODAS works great, but I'm trying to bind it to the special F-16 that we use on the FS Thunderbirds, and it's giving me some problems. Yeah, nice hovering, right? Unintended hovering. Flopper, thank you for the flute. Katie's, how are you doing, Katie's? I have been seeing you streaming a lot lately, and I've been lurking. I think I lurked in 2 of your streams, but I haven't had a chance to be active because you usually stream when I'm at work with students. But good to see you, Katie's. So Katie's is another flight sim streamer friend. I think one time your mic wasn't working, or there was no sound, or there was some kind of audio issue too one time, Katie's. But there's a shout out for Katie's. But Flights with Joel is another amazing flight sim streamer. He streams most of his streams in helicopters, does tours all over the world, really cool stuff. speaking of cool stuff, what is this? Oh, just power lines? Trying to make some ad revenue? Heck yeah. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, well that makes sense. That makes sense. Thank you. It does Duracell, doesn't it? So I was watching Battle for Britain this afternoon, and it really inspired me to do a Spitfire stream. So sometime this month, we're going to do a Spitfire stream. I'm going to look and see if I can find some of the flight patterns, some of the flight paths that the Allied and British armies flew during World War II, and we'll do a Spitfire stream. Oh, okay, Katie's. I wondered about that. I saw the ASMR and was wondering. Yeah, it makes perfect sense now. That's why I was hoping you'd come in so I could ask you about that. So y'all be looking for that. That stream. So next week, no streams for me. I'm going to be on vacation. So no stream Monday, Tuesday, Friday, or Saturday. The following Friday, I'm going to be showcasing the Cessna 172X, the near study level mod. The developer gave me a copy of it earlier in the week, and I've got it installed, and I'll be flying it tomorrow, but I'm not going to be like showcasing it or anything. Oh, thank you, Joel. So I'll be flying tomorrow. I'll be streaming tomorrow morning, my usual time, 8 a.m. Eastern time. But then after that, no streams for a week. You got advised on that from a game dev that popped in from the Sky Park team. Oh, that's cool. That's really good advice. And I love, can I just say, of one of many things I love about Microsoft Flight Sim and the flight simulator community is how the developers, they are in everybody's stream at one point or another, and how generous they are at, you know, just coming in and speaking and hanging out and giving you advice and helping out, especially if you're using one of their products. It's just really cool. All right, so I see some waypoints. I want to hit a few of these waypoints, or excuse me, points of interest. I keep calling them waypoint. I see some points of interest that I'd like to check out. If any of y'all are familiar with London and want to, you know, kind of direct me towards some of the more well-known or popular points of interest in London, we'll go check those out. Wow, I didn't realize it's already 11:30. So I guess I'll be up till midnight tonight. I wouldn't want to stream that late, but I really want to check out London. That's okay. I'll just have to have a nap tomorrow to make up for lost sleep. Got to hit the tower. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I really do. You're talking about Big Ben? That's something Tam the OG would love, because she's a huge Peter Pan fan. Yeah, POI's points of interest. Yeah, thank you, Kruger. Thank you for that first time chat also, by the way. Oh, the Tower of London. Okay. So I do have some free scenery. This is scenery from flightsim.to that I've got loaded in. I flew in here just a little bit the other night, and up close, it's not all that really impressive. But hey, it's free, so I can't complain, right? Kruger, how are you doing tonight? 1:30 p.m. in Australia. Nice. You're in Sydney. Most are on the river. Okay. Well, welcome on in from Australia. We have many friends in my channel from Australia. Rolly Mall, who just left a little while ago, is in Australia. And several other people as well. Okay, so I think what I'll do then is I'll just follow the river. There we go. So we'll just follow the river right into London, if that's okay. Happy lunchtime to the Aussies. Yes, for sure. Maybe the eye. What's the eye, Bacon? So I'll start down here on this end. Times River goes past Big Ben and London Bridge. Okay, cool. Oh, the big Ferris wheel. That's right. I did fly by the big Ferris wheel the other night when I was flying. So I'm going to try slowing down now a little bit. This is the first time for me flying this plane, so I'm not really familiar with it. We'll see. By the aquarium in BBC headquarters. Okay. I read that as barbecue to begin with. Y'all are making me hungry. Everything looks like food now. You drive road trains and your PC's pulled down at the moment, waiting to move. Oh, okay. Whoa, what is that? Wait a minute. Well, don't hit this building. What is this right here? What structure is this? Is that just some kind of architectural? That almost looks like a roller coaster. Yeah, that's pretty awesome, Joel. And I normally don't do the active pause, but I wanted to do it so I could see that structure. This would be much better in the kit box. Just saying. Oh, it's a slide thing? Cool. Oh, that's right, Laura. You spent some time in London too, didn't you? Is Marble Arch Hill in the sim? I am not sure, Katie's. All right, so now we're going to pick up the river. 2.5 years. I was thinking that I was thinking, right? So now we'll pick up the river and we'll follow it. So what I'm not sure about is like all these construction cranes. Is this really real? Do they really have all these construction cranes hanging out here? Hey, what is that? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Need to head back the other direction. Oh, it's called the O2. You've been on it? That's cool. Oh, you've been to it. No. Oh, that was close. You call it the Millennium Tent? You're a real trucker with 27 years experience with. Oh, that's cool, Kruger. So I was trying to figure out what you were trying to say there, about what you did. That's awesome. So you were waiting on a train to go by? On and in it. That's neat. So Kruger, are you in the UK or are you in the United States, or whereabouts in the world are you? If you don't mind me asking, you don't have to tell. I'm just curious. Did I go the wrong way or the right way? Do I need to turn back the other direction? Oh, someone just dove into the water. This would be much better done in a helicopter, wouldn't it, Joel? I'm sure you've done this in a helicopter, haven't you? Oh, so you're Australian too, or did you already say that? I'm sorry. So one thing about me on my Friday evening streams, I'm typically on Friday mornings. I get up at 5 a.m. So I've been up. It's now 11:30 p.m. for me. I've been up since 5 a.m. So usually on Friday nights, I call it Scruffy After Dark, because you never know what I'm going to do or say, because I'm just so tired from the day's, activities. Yes, we do get official helicopters. Okay, so is this the bridge, and Big Ben's right here at it? Road train is, oh, a road train. So you're a trucker and you have several trailers behind you. Gotcha. The Shard, wow. This is beautiful. You start streaming helicopters. Yeah, Joel, imagine that. You could actually become a helicopter streamer. You're still trying to land the Dark Star. No cheese. Oh, dude, I've got the cheesecake. I have the cheesecake. So there's the eye. Palace of Westminster, is that what that said? I'm going so fast. I really need to do this in a slower plane. The Kit Fox would have been ideal for this, but I had been flying it so much lately. Bacon, I have not flown it yet, so I've got it. but I haven't flown it. I told the Shadows that I'm going to do a review of it one Friday. I just don't know what Friday that's going to be because I've got so many ideas running through my head on for Friday things. Oh, or you're down and time to learn slow flight. It is, Duracell. I mean, it really is. I should be learning how to fly slow instead of hauling butt down through here. Ori, thank you so much for flying along. I appreciate that. And take care of yourself. Have a good night. I'll be back again tomorrow morning. No, it's different flavors, Joel. So there's chocolate, there's strawberry, and there's one other flavor. I don't remember what the last flavor is, but there's 3 different flavors. Yeah, I told the Shadows I was going to review it one Friday, so I've just got to pick a time, but I want to do, before that, I want to do a historic flight using the Spitfire, since I've been watching a lot of World War II movies.
Show us those.
Yeah, I know. I gotta get it trimmed, Joel. So I'm trying to slow down now that I've passed everything. I'm trying to get it trimmed up and slow down a little bit. What's up, Mongo? How are you doing? Vanilla, thank you. You have an original George Dambuster Lancaster bomber and could be. Oh wow, really? So there's an airport near me that's got a hang on a minute. Okay, so socks of the day. So many things running through my head. On the right foot, I've got my red Santa socks, Santa on the right. And then on the left foot, Lena, I've got cookies. Cookies on the left, Santa on the right, because Santa loves cookies. Actually, what I did, I just reached into my drawer and I just pulled out 2 socks. Usually I do a themed, or try to do some sort of themed socks. Tonight I just reached in and grabbed 2 socks. Hang on a minute. Oh, no. Yeah. No, I know what I'm doing, but I like to fly slow so I can see these places, Joel, but this is the first time I've ever flown this plane. So it's just a little bit of a challenge to me. So this airport that's about an hour away from here, it's Triple Tree Aerodrome. They had, I think it was a Spitfire that they sold. And those things, I looked them up, they sell for millions of dollars. So they had to have gotten a nice pretty penny for it. I saw it, I got pictures with it. My grandkids got pictures with it, but they said that their board made the tough decision to sell it so that they could make different improvements to the airport. But I'm pretty sure it was a Spitfire. I could be wrong. So Joel, I know we had talked about war movies, World War II movies. This week, I've watched Tora Tora Tora. I've watched The Longest Day, and I am about an hour into the Fight for Britain. That's not the name of the movie. Something Britain. The Battle for Britain. Oh, you got to go to Bacon? No problem, man. I'm going to be heading out very soon myself. I'm really tired. Really tired. And like I said, I've got to get up. It's almost midnight for me, and I'll be getting up in 6 hours to get ready to stream again. Yeah, those are really good ones, Joel. You know, and I thought I had not seen The Longest Day before, but once I got about a half hour into it, I remember I have seen that one before. But still, it's a really, really good movie. I have not seen Battle for Britain before, so I'm really enjoying it. And Tora 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 I had not seen before either. That was an excellent movie. Our George Lancaster bomber went all through World War II, was flown from England to Australia after its last bombing run. Wow, really? The Battle of Britain. Thank you, Kruger. The Battle of Britain, yeah. So that's what I'm watching now, and that's what really got me. Whoa, that's what really got me thirsty for a Spitfire flight. And I should have done a Spitfire flight a long time ago. It's a really good movie so far. You know, and what's so amazing to me is during World War II, both in The Longest Day and in that movie, is to see that many planes in the air in formation coming to attack you. And I try to put myself in the position of someone back then that was seeing that and trying to comprehend it. Dude, it's phenomenal. I mean, I just can't imagine being alive then and seeing that many planes coming at you. Hey, CS, hi, what's going on? How are you doing? Welcome on in. I hope you're doing good today. Having a discussion of World War II. Oh no, Iowa Scotsman, you had another failure? Memphis Belle is also very good. And about flying, is it really? Oh, Kruger, all right, wait a minute. I got to take a snapshot of these. There we go. Thank y'all for the suggestions. I love old war movies. And now that I'm so involved in flight and flying, the ones that are more aerial driven, of course, I'm all for. CSI, I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for that first time chat. Are you a flight simmer? So I'm going to go ahead and land. This is, I know I'm definitely not doing a proper fly into London Heathrow. But we are coming up on London Heathrow. This is going to be the final destination. The final destination of tonight is going to be London Heathrow Airport. You're a simmer, but not a streamer. Awesome. You've been on War Movies Kick lately as well. Yeah, I don't know what got me into it. Well, I know what got me into it. I mean, my dad, when I was a kid, and I used to watch a lot of movies. Von Ryan's Express was our very favorite movie to watch together. But lately, I've been on a kick again, and it's all you guys with the movies and us talking about them. Lancasters were built in 1940 and B-29 17s were built in the 50s. Simmer, but not a streamer. Well, welcome on in. What's your favorite type of plane, Hi? And so for those of y'all that are new to the channel, I pride myself in being focused on chat. So I'm not the best pilot in the world because I would much rather focus on chat than be a perfect, do everything proper. And like right now I'm flying all over the place because I'm looking at chat instead of paying attention to the plane. But I'd much rather focus on you guys than actual flying, doing everything exactly proper. After landing, even you in the building object. Oh no, you wrecked your plane, Scotsman. You have on PC over 120,000 hours flying. Holy crap. I've got less than 500. I've got less than 500. I've only been doing this since since August of last year. Wow, that's impressive. That's really impressive. You like a variety of planes. You would like to learn more about some of the prop planes. You're a big fan of bush flying. Oh my gosh. CS, do you have the Kit Fox? I would highly recommend the Parallel 42 Kit Fox if you don't already have it. I love that plane, but I'm a GA guy, so I'm not an airliner. I have flown an airliner once on a Friday night because that's what I do on Friday nights. I enjoyed it, but I like general aviation way, way, way better. You crash landed your 787 in the ocean after missing St. John's in Canada. No, Katie's. All right, let's see if I can butter this thing. We've got a, well, just a 6-knot crosswind, so that's not too bad. See if I can do this. I am not on the center of the runway, that's for sure. Ugh. That was a lot harder of a hit than I was hoping for. You do have the Kit Fox. Man, that Kit Fox is absolutely amazing, isn't it? Sorry, I didn't mean to stop. Wambi, you know, some people have asked me about that, and actually, I think I flew that plane once as a very, very green flight simmer when I first started streaming Microsoft Flight Sim. I think I flew it, but no, I need to, I really should. And this is what Friday nights is about, is expanding my knowledge of is expanding my knowledge of planes and learning new planes. Excuse me. So I really should try that one out as well. Okay, Joel, take care of yourself, man. Always good to see you. And again, if y'all don't follow Flights with Joel, go give him a follow. He's a great, great guy, very good streamer, and has a lot of helicopters flying along with him every time I've ever been on his stream. And he's got a great podcast called Were You Still Talking? I was a guest on that podcast. If you want to see the podcast or hear it, type in !Joel, and it'll give you a link to the podcast that I was a guest on. You'll learn about me. You'll learn my real name, what got me into flight simming, what got me into gaming. Yeah, there you go. So that's the podcast. I really, really enjoyed it. He's a master at interviewing people. All right, Versh, I'm gonna just park. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna swing over beside you and just park right there. Yeah, Katie's, no problem. Thank you. Joel said it's his most watched podcast on YouTube. Anyways, on YouTube, it's his most watched podcast on YouTube. All right, y'all, as I always do at the end of every stream, I love to thank everyone who participated in stream, either by following, by gifting bits or subs, or by rating. So if y'all will humor me just for a few minutes, I'll find a raid target and we'll raid somebody. So you give me just a couple minutes and stick around for the raid. So thank you, Beef Stew Bacon. Thank you for the follow. Oh, I jumped ahead. Solid Band, thank you for the follow. Chris F with 5 gift subs, a total of 15, but 5 at this one point. Flopper, thank you for the follow. Beef Stew Bacon for the follow. Thank you. Tuba Flight, thank you for the follow. Cargo Fire, dude, thank you for the awesome 18 viewer raid. I appreciate that very, very much. Y'all go give Cargo Fire a follow. Many of y'all know him. Go give him a follow. 3 great aircraft you like to fly on PC: Lancaster, DC-10, Spitfire, Mosquitoes. I can't wait to fly the Spitfire Kruger after watching these World War II movies. I'm really excited to fly it. I've got it. I've got the Flying Iron Spitfire. So I can't wait to fly it in formation on a real like lifelike flight. Okay, RSNN, thank you for the resub. Laura, thank you for 100 biddies. Disco Stew with 1,000 biddies. Disco Stew with 500 bits. Jado, thank you for the follow. Disco Stew then with 5 gift subs. Replica with 5 gift subs. Chris F with 5. Replica with 5 more. Replica, I totally missed that you gave 10 gift subs. Replica Gaming. Kruger, thank you so much for that follow. Replica Gaming. I am so sorry that I overlooked that you gave 10 gift subs. I didn't know it was two 5s in a row. Thank you. Yeah, man. Thank you, Kruger. I really, really appreciate that. B. Carlo, thank you for the follow. Two-Tone Murphy. My good friend, y'all, most of y'all know Two-Tone Murphy. He's a good friend. I can't wait to meet him in person in Houston next year at FS Expo. Two-Tone Murphy, thank you for the raid. Sam the OG with a community sub that she gave. And then VSV Fishy followed me off stream. Itaman also followed me off stream. David and Hyde also followed me off stream. Thank you guys for that. And to everyone else who just chatting in chat, just being here, hanging out or whatever, thank y'all very much. Every time I stream, I'm just in awe at how generous everyone is. And just, I enjoy the flight sim community. So let's raid the Sky Lounge TV. He is one of the developers of the Kit Fox. So he's one of the developers of the Kit Fox. He's with Parallel 42. So we'll raid the Sky Lounge TV. I don't think we've ever raided him before. We'll give him a raid. Thank you everybody for being here once again. We'll get the raid started very shortly. Raid messages. Thank you, Kruger. I really do appreciate it. It's a lot of fun. So there's the raid messages. If you are a sub, the first message is yours. If you're not a sub, subs are always appreciated, never expected. The second message is yours. So let's show crap, what's his name? I can't remember. Edson. Let's show Edson some love. All right, his username in stream is OMG Edson. All right, let's go. Let's get this raid started, y'all. Let me type the raid message in his chat really quick, and then we'll raid, and I got to get to bed so I can stream tomorrow. Take care, everyone. I wish you safe flying, happy landings, a nice tailwind, and good night. See y'all tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern time, 12 noon Zulu time. Take care, everyone. Good night. Let's go.